everyone! It's been a little bit. Welcome back, all. It's so nice to be here. Hi, Mipha. I know. I started talking all of a sudden. Mipha's also not used to me talking yet. She's not used to me being loud anymore. I have to get her all acclimated again. Mipha just came home like a couple hours ago, so I'm out here trying to get her all settled and comfortable. But it's good to see everyone. Oh, it's so nice to be back. Don't get me wrong, I do love me a good vacation. I love me a good fucking vacation, but God, I'm ready to be here and to be interacting with chat again and to be streaming and to be getting back to some sense of normalcy. Does that make sense? When you're away from like your routine for so long, it just you kind of start getting to a point where it's just like, okay, I need some stability. I need some stability in my life. Because I definitely, for the past few weeks, have not been super stable. All positive things, all positive. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that in a negative way, but like, schedule who? Schedule and routine who? Nowhere to be seen. No schedule, no routine. Just me flying blind, quite honestly. So what you're saying is chat keeps you stable? In a weird way, yes. In a weird way, you keep me stable, chat. Thank you for that. Wait, you remembered socials? This is clearly an imposter. Dude, I'm actually so proud of myself for that because I thought I definitely was gonna 100% forget. Especially having not done it for so long. Also, sorry, I have to rub my eye. Okay. I have something in my eye. Why did it fall in my eye now? When it matters. Couldn't have happened at the beginning of stream when the countdown was going and the camera wasn't on. Hi, Jacob Painter. Hey, Masae, glad to have you back and hope you're ready for Deltarune Chapter 5. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, a lot of things have happened. Crimson Calavera, thank you so much for that 500 bits. I just saw that. I appreciate that very, very much. Truthfully, I definitely thought your first stream back would be jumping into Deltarune. No spoilers from Masae, of course, but I imagine it's hard to avoid spoilers on socials lately. I am such a pro at avoiding spoilers. I haven't actually seen anything about Deltarune, thank God. Thank goodness gracious, I have not seen anything yet, but we will be playing that. Well, I'll definitely be playing that with you guys. I feel like I'm kind of okay with waiting on it for a little bit, specifically so that everyone has a chance to, you know, play it and get ahead and make sure that everyone is able to tune in who wants to tune in. So I'm actually okay with sitting on it for a little bit, particularly because we have Star Fox. And I know I said very briefly, I think, before I left, that I was probably going to play Star Fox on the cruise that I was on because everyone on the cruise was looking forward to Star Fox. And I was like, there's no fucking way I'm going to sit there and be the only one left out. I didn't play Star Fox. I played nothing. I don't think any of us actually played Star Fox because some of us wanted to wait to have an actually functioning good TV. Some of us were just super occupied throughout the entire trip, and some of us were just lazy, and others of us didn't download it before the start of the cruise. So it was like, well, you're shit out of luck. So yeah, we'll be doing blind streams of Star Fox tomorrow, which I feel like is a pretty good hopping in point anyway, because like most of us, a good portion of us knows what Star Fox 64 is. You know, it's even though it's nice and new and fancy, it's not sparkly, super duper, we don't know what's gonna happen new. Honestly, good for y'all. Y'all deserved rest. I mean, we all thought that we were gonna be playing Star Fox, and then it just ended up not happening. Also, Hamble Swift Needle, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. I saw you pop in. I really appreciate it. And Gaming Grandpa, hello, welcome. Welcome, Gaming Grandpa. I hope you guys are having a great day. The new Star Fox game has the best graphics. It's amazing. Dude, okay, I did watch a little bit of it just at the very beginning because when we got back, Brett Frame Zero was like, I'm playing this right fucking now. And so he, like, fresh off of the plane, plopped on the couch and started playing. And I was like, yeah, bet. So I watched like a very, very little of it. I just saw like a few flashes of colors and I took little peeks to see what the graphics look like. And it looks amazing. But otherwise, I pretty much just tuned it out. I played RimWorld and put on headphones and I didn't watch. So I'm very excited to have my playthrough getting going. Played session 0 of a new campaign with my Yanti character. I remember you mentioning that. And the other player I kept finding, and I kept finding towns to laugh at. Oh, that's so fun. I'm glad you guys had a good time. Oh, goodness. I need to play RimWorld again? Bro, I don't know when the last time you played RimWorld was, but the new expansions are actually kind of wild. I have been so RimWorld pilled lately. It's all Lobos' fault. Fucking Lobos got me on the RimWorld kick again. Lobos started playing RimWorld for the very first time not too long ago, and I watched his stream for a little bit, and I was just like, God damn it, now I have to play RimWorld. Not that my backlog needs any more games. You keep mentioning Lobo, and I keep thinking of the DC character. Oh, no, not the DC character. Ring, 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 ring. Hello, DC. Oh, goodness. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Better be safe with the inventory and supply in RimWorld. Dude, I get my ass kicked. I get my ass kicked in RimWorld every single time I play. I'm a lost cause. I feel like past a certain point, it actually does get a little bit too complex for me, but I don't care because everything up until that point, I'm like, hell yeah, gimme. Wait, I just noticed your username. This person's username is Carver's Crippling Debt. Oh my God. Ah, I see that you are waiting for Devil's Due to come back. I see, I understand. Soon, TM, very soon. The schedule is looking promising. We're in talks and trying to get things scheduled out right now, and it's looking very promising right now. I spent the last few days finally getting off my lazy ass to play Scarlet. I mean, it's okay. You know, everything in due time. Everything is in due time. You don't need to rush nothing. Romo Mocha with the tier 1 sub. That's your first one, Romo. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. Enjoy your banana badge, your emotes that I worked very, very hard on, and your full access to the Banana Bite Discord server. And free viewing, which is pretty neat. Romo, I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see you. Captain Joe with the 500 bits. Thank you so much, Joe. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope work's treating you good. It's like beginning of the week right now, yeah? Yeah. No, middle of the week. It's Wednesday. I was planning on... I wanted to stream yesterday, but I just had too many errands to run, so I feel like right now is Tuesday. Not gonna lie, Carver is my favorite character. Buzz is second. So valid. You're so valid and real for that. I love Carver with all of my heart. I love all of the characters. But Carver is just a flavor of unique type of character that I can't get over. No. Dota 2 is trashed here with a tier 1 sub as well. Thank you, Dota. Goodness gracious. I really hope you enjoy. Like I said before. My brain died. Sorry. Your emotes, your banana badge, and your full access to the Banana Bite Discord server. Thank you so much. Wow, did you see that blue screen? Did you see my entire brain blue screen for all of 5 seconds? Hi, Hikaru. I can't believe it's July already. Same. I spent the majority of June out of town. So for me, it really just flew by like nobody's business. I really wasn't home very much. So now that I'm here and it's already July, I'm like, where did everything go? Where did all of the time go? Because it certainly isn't here anymore. Ha 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 ha. Aww. Let me see. Aw. Your model actually has brown eyes. They just turn blue when you forget something. Can you imagine if that were actually the case? That just means I'm blue screening all of the time with no exceptions whatsoever. And honestly, that also kind of tracks. That honestly kind of tracks. I wish I was still on vacation with friendos. Aw, me too. Me too. I just came back from my friend vacation, so I'm in the sad doldrums of missing my pals. Which I'll talk a little bit about what I did and how things went for a little bit. But chat, can I vent for a second? Can I vent about something? Because I had various stages of crashing out today. I basically spent all of today crashing out until I got here. It was fucking wild. Okay. Oh no, no venting allowed. How dare you? I call the shots here. I call the shots here. I will crash out if I want to. It's not my birthday, but I'll crash out if I want to. Eli Gamer, thank you so much for the 100 bits, and Gamers 00700 with the 500 bits. Thank you both so much. Welcome back, Masae. Thank you, Gamers. I appreciate that very much. And Captain Joe, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Aelita. I appreciate. So very quickly, so this all started from having to send in a this all started from having to send in my headset that suddenly started leaking. It was gross and weird, but I want it back because it's my favorite headset that I've ever had. Wait a second. Hold on. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. Mommy Michi Ara 69 fan account. Welcome back. Oh, the unmistakable username. I'll read the whole ass thing out like every single time. Every single time I will read out your username. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. For the 5 gifted memberships to chat, they went to Spawn of Thee, Saber Wolf, Nopania Crystalia, Menafine, and Miren. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Ketchup Kid! What the heck? Ketchup Kid with the 5 gifted subs to chat. And Jolteron with the 5 gifted subs. Oh, is this, chat, is this your way of just telling me that there's no venting allowed? Are we taking that seriously now? Are you guys saying, no, stop that. No venting, good vibes only. And then just like pelting me with subs. Jesus. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. The Ketchum Kids went to Divine Dragon God Hikaru, Xanadu, Elysian Luminol, and Jet. Thank you so much. And Jolterons went to Isaiah, Salia, Sai Starstruck, Gogose Lachus, Lisby Lie, and Gokai Orange and Purple Pixel. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate the support. I'm really thankful. But now I need to vent, damn it! Let me vent! Okay. So, a headset of mine, I mentioned this very briefly a few streams ago, but one of my headsets, my shocks, started leaking oil. I'm pretty sure that Mipha just nicked it. I'm pretty sure Mipha bit it and it started leaking. So it was broken. It was not good anymore. And I filled out the thing, blah, blah, blah. They decided to like, they were very quick to be like, oh yeah, that's not right. Send it back. We'll send you another one. So that's great. This isn't the part that I'm venting about. All of that, it's Mipha's fault. They were really, really quick on getting back to me. It was actually fantastic. However, before I left for my vacation, I wanted to get it all straightened out so that I don't have to think about it. It was approaching like the 50-day cutoff that I have to actually send it back. And so I went to the post office because I was like, okay, they can help me like print out this prepaid label and blah, blah, blah. I go to the post office. The line is fucking ginormous. I think I stood in that line for 45 minutes. The self-service was out of order, so I couldn't do that. Stood in that line in a absolutely overheating, boiling, no air conditioning post office for 45 minutes. Got to the front desk only to be told, we can't print your label. You have to print it yourself. And I'm like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you shitting me right now? And I didn't have any chance to like go and take care of it after that because I had to go and take the cats to their babysitting place. I needed to take the cats to the cat sitters. So I was like, well, I can't fucking do this now. All right. Are you American or Canadian? I'm American. I'm in fucking Florida. It is boiling here. No AC is a fucking crime. So I had like a little mini crash out that took my entire morning. I woke up early to try and get all of that shit done. And so I went on the trip and I figured, okay, it's fine. I'll have like 2 days to do it before I run out of time. So cue my crash out for today. I go and I wanted to print it and I'm like, okay, what has a printing thing that is easily accessible? Walgreens. Okay, thank you, Walgreens. I go and I fill out all the bullshit. Like, print the thing, press okay. And they're like, oh, great. We'll have it ready in 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. Why does it take 20 fucking minutes to print out a single sheet of paper? But okay, that's fine. No worries. It's whatever. So I wait around for 20 minutes and then I drive out to the Walgreens and I park in the parking lot. And as soon as I park, I get an email. We're so sorry. Your order has been delayed. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. I'm like, it's one fucking sheet of paper. It's one fucking sheet of paper. How are you gonna tell me it's taking longer than that to fucking print one sheet of paper? So I was already mid crash out. I was so fucking over it. And then I realized that in my rush to get to Walgreens, I had forgotten my package at home. So I had to drive back home, get my package, and then head back out and figure out some sort of alternative because they didn't even give me an ETA. They literally did not even give me an ETA. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna find somewhere else and we'll figure it out at that point. Hi, Divine Dragon God. Welcome to the stream. At work right now, so can't stay. You're A-okay. Have a good day at work. Have a good day at work. Your gift sub came from the Ketchum Kid. Your gift sub came from the Ketchum Kid. He was very, very sweet. Oh, bless. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, so I went home, I picked up my package again, and then I was like, okay, let's find an alternative. And I'm like, the next thing that comes to mind is UPS. UPS deals in like printing shit and printing labels and blah, blah, blah. My specific label was for USPS, so I couldn't go through them. But I was like, okay, I'll just go, I'll print out the label and then it'll be fine. I go onto UPS's website, and oh my god, for some reason, UPS just does not make printing a single sheet of paper simple. I went through all of their fucking websites, and it's like, would you like to print a banner? How about a mug? What about, would you like your fucking return label on canvas? And I'm like, no, just give me a sheet of paper. Just give me a fucking sheet of paper. And so I was crashing out. I was absolutely crashing out. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to FedEx. I've used FedEx before. I know that FedEx is simple to use, but the difference is that FedEx is further away. So I had to like drive out. I had to drive out to actually get to my nearest FedEx that actually had printing capabilities. And I was like, at this point, I don't care. I've used it before. I know it works. I'm just gonna like send it off, and then by the time I get there, it'll be ready. It's fine. Oh my god. Hi, Kim Possible. Welcome. A canvas return label would be a power move. Can you imagine how obnoxious that would be? Just super passive aggressive, wrap it up in the thickest canvas to actually take apart ever. Oh my god. Yeah, you can get a custom label paper for cheap. Yeah, but I don't usually have need for it. At this point, I actually might get a printer someday just to avoid this situation from happening again. Also, JT Daily Update, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. So, I was crashing out, and I was like, fine, I'll go to FedEx, and I drove all the way out to this FedEx, which is absurdly far away for what I actually need. I know, Mipha. I'm getting so heated. I'm getting so heated, Mipha. Where is she? I think you could actually see her tail for a second. There she is. So I drive out to this FedEx and I park in the parking lot. And guess what happens as soon as I hit park? Mipha pitches a fit. But no, I park in my parking spot, and literally as soon as I throw the car into park, I get a fucking email from Walgreens saying, your order's ready! It was a whole ass hour later! It was a whole ass hour later! It was a whole ass hour later! Oh my god! Is there any library nearby? I'm not sure because I'm not super familiar with the area yet. We only moved here not too long ago, so I'm really not sure where there are libraries in the area. But I was crashing out so fucking much. I was like, are you kidding me, Walgreens? And I was like, bro, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Walgreens. Ah! So I just sobbed to myself a little bit, and now I went into Walgreens, I got it printed, it was fine, it was no big deal, I can deal with it. Are you ready for the next arc of this crash out? Because there's another reason why I crashed out too. So after I got it printed, I was like, okay, good, fine. I'm gonna go to the post office and I'm gonna actually get this fucking done. I went to the post office, and once again, it's busy, it's hot, I hate it here, post office is awful, post office is like the DMV just about. I was so fucking over it. And I walk in with my package, and I walk in with my piece of paper, and I go up, and I'm like, hey, can I get this shipped out? And I pass the clerk the piece of paper and the package. And this poor, okay, I have nothing against this dude. I have nothing against this dude, but he just looks at me with the deer in the headlights look. And he just has like the most apologetic look that I can describe. And he says, I'm so sorry. I'm not allowed to. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you're not allowed allowed to. You're USPS. This is your job. He just like says, yeah, I can't tape this up for you, but you can buy tape from me. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually for real right now? USPS no longer tapes up packages for you. They make you buy a whole ass roll of tape. Oh my fucking god. The last time I had to send out a bunch of packages, they just took it and said, yeah, we'll take care of it. Thank you. Let me help you. And then that was the fucking end of it. He just looked at me in the eye and was like, I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to package this up, but you can buy tape from me and you can package it up yourself. I was like, oh my fucking god. Oh, I'm gonna crash out. I had such a huge crash out. And it was this little itty bitty like fucking half roll of tape, and it was $4. I paid $4 for just like the least amount of tape I've seen on a fucking tape roll. Anyway, I'm sure this has probably been a thing for a while, but I haven't had to ship things out from USPS in quite a few years now. So like this has probably been the norm for a hot minute, but like, look, I'll shake my hand at this cloud. I shakes fist at cloud. Back in my fucking day, they helped you pack up your packages and use their own tape. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED crash out. Thank you for coming to my TED crash out. I did buy the tape because I had no other fucking choice. But at least it's gone. It's done. I have sent it off. I need a printer. I can't deal with this anymore. And you know what the shitty thing is? Printers are such ass. Printers are actually such ass. Just on a moral level of how they handle, how most printers handle their printer distribution is actually such ass. Sorry, chat. Do you feel better? I do. Thank you for letting me crash out in real time. This literally just happened. This actually like just happened. So I was having a whole ass time. If you're low on cyan, it will not print your black and white paper. I know. It's actually insane. But it's fine. It got sent out. I'm good. We're fine. The Comic Relief, thank you so much for the $4 super chat saying Masae's tape fund. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. It's not that I couldn't afford the tape. It's just the principle of the matter. It is literally just the principle of the matter. But thank you. Thank you. That's very, very sweet. Oh my goodness gracious. You can get a $100 printer and it'll last you for years. That's honestly probably what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm probably just gonna get a cheapo printer. However, I am a crafty person, so I don't know. I'm gonna look at other printers too, and I might get a fancy one just so that I can start doing like crafts and stuff. Because I have a Cricut that I haven't used yet, which would be really cool to actually mess around with finally. Oh. Goodness. How about we get you a new headset, Throne? No, they're exchanging it for free. I'm getting my headset back. It's not a big deal. Like, genuinely, the good guy in all of this is Shocks because they were right on it. They literally were like, that sounds bad. Send it back right now. Hi, Liquefied Metal. Girl, this is the first time I've seen your VTuber. It's so cute. The expressions are amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I have a lot of fun with this model. I'm glad that you like it. I'm sorry that you came in while I was like crashing the hell out, but I feel better now. I'm okay. I have breathed. I have gotten it out of my system. If you're near a pilot / loves, they can print stuff for 50 cents to $1 as fast as you can email it to them. That's what FedEx is like, and that's why I should have done FedEx in the first place. But I've actually never heard of a pilot pirate / loves. Pilot, sorry. Anyway, that was my day. And then after that, I think part of the reason why it was such an ordeal was because I was also on a time crunch because I had to pick up Mipha. I had to pick up Mipha from boarding, and I have like a hard cutoff of the time that I'm allowed to pick her up. And the last time that I boarded her, I picked her up late, so I really just could not do that again. Are the headphones the bone conduction headphones you wear for comfort? Yeah, it's those. It's the bone conduction ones. They are my favorite headphones now. I wear them basically all day, which is why I was heartbroken when I realized that mine were broken. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway. Professional Canon Pixma printers are a nightmare to troubleshoot. I don't like them. I hear bad things about Canon printers. I feel as though if I were to get a printer, from what I understand, Epson printers are really good for like making buttons and printing on abnormal paper and stuff. Crimson Calavera, thank you so much for the tip in the tip jar tape fund. Thank you. You guys have gone above and beyond. I have been fully reimbursed for this stupid tape that I had to buy. I appreciate it, but you really did not have to. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Aww. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. When you pick up Mipha from Birdie Boot Camp, does she get excited to see you, or is she just like, it's about time? She gets very excited. Thankfully, Mipha is not the type to get upset about it. Historically, Mipha has not been the type of animal who gets like pissy or upset when I pick her up from boarding. But, it was really cute. She did her little head bobs when I walked up. And I guess she doesn't do that when I'm not there because the boarding people just thought that was the cutest thing. And they were like, oh, she's really bonded to you. She was like, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. And I was like, yeah, she loves me. Oh, goodness. But yeah, Mipha's great about boarding. She's also extremely well behaved when she's not with me. And then once she comes back home, then she's a little terror again. So, you know, I see the worst of her. Hi, Squib! It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Aww. Kitsu Sakura with 116 months of tier 1. Thank you, Kitsu. An interview today was an interview for Sushi Chef, but we found out that the interview was in a different store than we usually shop at. Oh no. And by the time I would have gotten there, it would have been far too late. Oh no. Hopefully maybe you can reschedule, question mark. I'm sorry about that. Anywho's, on a happier note, oh, excuse me. I've been putting Warhammer models together. Haven't painted them yet, but I'm thinking of doing so soon. Oh, fun. I saw someone else in chat talking about painting some Warhammer. So I know you're not the only one on the Warhammer kick right now. Eldar, I'm looking forward for this virtual space just bone singing, and I'll form those bone. I mean, I said nothing, don't call the Inquisition. That's definitely a Warhammer reference that I do not understand. Leonidas popping off. Me! I play Warhammer! I point at Leonidas. See, Kitsu, you're in good company. Oh, Dota is too! I'm painting World Eater models right now. Some berserkers. Hell yeah! I got some Warhammer fans in chat today. Oh, Lord Lazy Butt, thank you so much for the 68 months of tier 1. One more month. Thank you, Lazy Butt. Captain Joe with the 84 months of tier 1. Thank you, Captain Joe. Leslie Pro 4 with the 83 months of tier 1. Thank you so much, Leslie. Welcome back, Masae. Hope your time away was relaxing as well as enjoyable. It was. It was. I went on a cruise. Let me read some notifications and then we can start talking about like what has happened and how the cruise went. Because I don't want to get too far behind on these notifications or else I'll never read them. I'm sorry. Let's see, where did I leave off? Right here, Kataki258 with the 79 months of tier 1. Thank you. When the slow summer season has decayed your brain so much that you start contemplating curse shit like Oyakudan with Balut. No! What is wrong with you? Hope Cruise is fun. My old PC suddenly stopped turning on even though everything got plugged, so I think I'm forced to expedite my PC building and tablet buying plans. Basically, this month will be all about keeping burnout at bay. Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's exciting, but also I'm sorry that your old PC crapped out. That sucks. Fuck printers in general. The ones that we have at work hate me. I agree. Printers suck. Printers are the worst. I always have the worst problems with them, and I'm sorry. And yet, the convenience of having them on hand cannot be understated. Speaking of sushi, I had some about 40 minutes ago. Hell yeah! I want sushi. I haven't had sushi in a minute. I wanted to have sushi on the cruise, but I never got to. I did at the beginning of it, though. Welcome back. Hi, Javoga. Thank you. Thank you so much. Phoenix Girl with 110 months. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Hello, Masae. Welcome back from your cruise. Hope it was super restful and fun. Thank you. I just played Flock around with a flock of friends and it was super fun game. By the way, the game I gifted you, Discounty, has a big update where it may add an additional 2 to 3 streams to complete it. Roughly 10 streams total. Also news. Oh my god! Wait a second! Also news, I'm about 3 months pregnant. Oh my god, wait a second, Phoenix! Oh, baby boy sibling? Oh goodness gracious. 4th pregnancies had 2 miscarriages, but so far things are progressing well with this pregnancy. Congratulations! Oh wow, my voice just gave up. I was so excited, my voice just crapped out. Congratulations, Phoenix. Oh, rest up, take it easy. Take care of yourself. Oh, blessed baby. That's so exciting. Goodness gracious. Oh, wait, my heart is so warm right now. That makes my heart so warm. Oh, also Girl Gamer Anna, hello. I see you in chat. It's been a minute. I hope you've been well, Anna. Lawless 913 with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Hey, Masae, how do you make 7 even? You remove the S! I have opinions about that, but thank you. Boo! 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 Boo that man! Boo! Thank you, Lawless. Crimson Calavera, I think I read this already, but thank you again for the 500 bits. I appreciate it. And Fessius Grim, thank you so much for the 300 bits. Masae, I watched The Devil's Due, and I could see a future campaign that Bubs and company becomes the avatars of the 4 horsemen of the end times. Oh, you know what? That'd be kind of wild if that actually happened, because it wouldn't be the first time that my party was compared to the 4 horsemen in IO, because that was the misdemeanor. That's fun. I love that. Thank you for watching. We're very excited to come back. New episodes soon, TM. We're finalizing some scheduling things, but I think it's gonna happen very, very soon. Okay. Leonidas, thank you so much for the 2 months of tier 1. Funny how I was hoping for a Masae stream, and lo and behold, we get a Masae stream! You caught the vibe! I sent the vibes out. Been struggling a bit lately, so burp will help lift my spirits. Glad to hear your vacation was good. I'm sorry things have been tough. Here, another bird. Burp to lift spirits. Mipha, tell Leonidas that they're doing good. She said it. I promise she said it. I think. Question mark. Oh! Oh, she did a little shaky. She did a little shaky. Cute. Celebi Sal with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Sal. Evening Croshi. Hope this cruise went well and the AC is holding up. The plush seller and I are working on making sure the commission goes through, so I am cautiously optimistic. I have high hopes. Because, yes, things are volatile, but I would assume that there would be ways, you know, to get it over. Like, obviously, take your time on it and make absolutely sure, but I think it'll be okay. If you're comfortable sharing, what was the best story from the trip? I have a few. We're gonna talk about the trip. I have a few really good stories. I have a few really good stories. It'll be a lot of fun. Goaku, thank you so much for the 14 months as a banana bite. I appreciate it. What in the world? 14 months? That's crazy. Almost as crazy as the Ocarina of Time remake. Also, hello, Masae. Long time no stream. It's nice to be back. We won't have any significant stream delays for a minute. I'm done traveling for a bit. So, hopefully we're here for the long haul now. Hey, Maroni Hartle, good to see you again. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, are you an artist? I sure am. I do lots of stuff. A lot of the stuff I draw, I haven't been sharing because they're all like merch things. I drew all of my own merch. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can grab like a really quick example that I am recently proud of. But I also am so disorganized in all of my files. I know I have one somewhere. I haven't updated my Instagram in so fucking long, and I really should be more on top of it. I haven't been uploading anything, which is probably bad. Hold on. I think I have some here. I like how my attention span just went from like, yeah, I'm gonna read all these notifications, and now I'm sitting here like, where's my art? Where is it? Oh, wait, I forgot that I did this. Hold on. I did this literally in like 1 hour while I was traveling. I drew this in the fucking airport because I wanted to meme on this story that happened. So apparently a giraffe named Gracie in Texas got loose and was lost for like 2 weeks. And there was a news article that it was found. So I was like, oh my God, it's Gracie. So I just like speed drew this. I drew this literally in 1 hour in the airport while I was fucking traveling. Hi, Jackers, welcome. Hi, Masae, your wholesome chunkus for short brought me here. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I'm glad that you came to check out the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know I have some art somewhere. I really have not been uploading many things. Yeah, you know what? Sure. This is a little bit old now. This is a couple years ago, which is crazy to me. It's crazy to me that I drew this like 2 years ago. That's wild. Oh my God. 2 whole years ago. Anyway, that's what I draw. Now I've been drawing a lot of really expressive stuff because I'm doing like my own thumbnails and stuff, so it's a lot more just cartoony. Wait, the giraffe was not far off from my town. Oh no! At least they found it. At least they found it, you know? I felt bad memeing, but I was like, okay, I'll meme when it's found, and it got found, so I went into meme mode immediately. How did someone lose a giraffe for 2 weeks? That's what I'm saying. I thought that was bizarre. What a fucking headline. Gami, the origami gamer with a 99 months at tier 1, almost to 100. Thank you so much, Gami. How was your trip? Missed watching your streams. Are you excited for Star Fox tomorrow? I know that I am. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And the trip went really, really well. I'm really excited to share with you guys because some things TM happened and it was bonkers. It was such a bonkers trip. Captain Joe, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Alita. Storms002 with the 71 months at tier 1. Welcome back. Thank you, Storms. Gamer00700 with a gifted sub to the First Directioner. Thank you so much. And Elfie016 with the 48 months of Twitch Prime. Hello. Wow, 4 years. Where's the time gone? Down the toilet. I have no idea where all this time is going. Time be wildin'. Lunacat, thank you so much for the 9 months with Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. And Leslie Pro, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Gune18. Much appreciated. As Assassino Jake with the gifted sub to Mensfor. Thank you so much, Assassino. And Kureda Hideyoshi with the 100 bits. Thank you so much for the Golden Kappa. Yeah, you guys had a Golden Kappa going earlier. I really do appreciate it, y'all. Aww. Did you make any stops? Yeah, the ship stopped off in Cozumel. And we did like a little like retreat thing on the beach. It was very gorgeous, very nice. Lord Inquisitor Tazara, thank you so much for the 56 months of Twitch Prime. Hey girl, how you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you, dude. I'd be existing. I had a yummy lunch today of seafood medley of shrimp, calamari rings, and bay scallops. I want share with the class. I coated them in some flour and Cajun seasoning. It was so good. Share with the class, Taz. Oh my god. That's amazing. History Master with 113 months of tier 1. Thank you, History Master. And Celebi Sun with 100 bits. Printer/therapy fund. I mean, at this point, with how bad I have been crashing out about printers and printing shit, that's basically therapy in itself. A printer fund is therapy. Goodness gracious. Kohak with a $5 super chat. Reverse therapy session fund. You don't pay, but we pay for your crash outs. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, that kind of is what happened. Even though I literally got told no, I said, can I just vent for a second? And I had like 3 or 4 people immediately say no. And I was like, too fucking bad. And I went off. Bye, Sonic Jen. Thank you for coming. Aww. I think I've been to that exact same beach. Oh, was it a like a carnival cruise that you went to for Cozumel with the little section where you can either do jet ski or snorkel and stuff? It's a gorgeous beach, absolutely beautiful. Ryan GRG, thank you so much for the 51 months at tier 1. I just realized for the past month since I got my phone, I have not been getting stream alerts or Discord notifications and have moved to Nobara Linux. Oh no! Sorry about that. That sucks. Notifications are always so hit and miss. I feel like the people who don't really want notifications get spammed with them anyway, and the people who actually want them are like, I'm not getting them, where are they? Did you have to take a boat from port to get there? Oh no, we took like a 20-minute bus ride. Gonna lurk while reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. Have fun! Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your reading. Wait, Cozumel? Yeah, Cozumel. Katagi258 with the 500 bits, thank you so much. Act 3 would have been if your return deadline expired. Bro, I was cutting it very, very close. I think I was like 2 days out from it expiring, so I had to get it done today. Free drummer, thank you so much for the 59 months of tier 1. I appreciate it. Baku Bomber with the 68 months of tier 1. I appreciate it. Baku Masae, welcome back. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, we're not fully caught up on notifications, but I'm at least like not an hour behind. We're good. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Aww. Hi Zalathar! Nice to see you around since you're in the mood for chats. I'm honestly hoping to get your reaction to this. During May, when I went out to buy some groceries for my sister, as I was getting the stuff in the car, I suddenly heard squawking and investigated the car next to mine and saw a random sun conure in the car, and that bird surprisingly made me think of you because he used to have a sun conure. Aww, baby. I hope that AC was on, but yes, that's so cute. I love sun conures. I could never do a sun conure again. Sun conures are lovely, 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 little, beautiful, entertaining, energetic little birds. Oh my god, that voice. Sun conures have a very specific shriek that is very piercing. I love sun conures. I could probably do a green cheek. Green cheeks aren't as bad, but the suns have a very distinct voice. It's so funny that whenever I go to like a bird store or like a bird event or something, I can always tell exactly where the sun conures are because they just cut through everything. They cut through everything. Bakuba, oh no. Baku Bomber with a 300-bit sing, so I finished Misdemeanor. Oh no. Did your heart break? Because mine sure did. My heart shattered into a million fucking pieces. It's still, to this day, whenever I think about it, I start choking up. I cannot. Different beach then, still gorgeous waters though, especially compared to the Gulf. True! Question, what boat were you on? My sister wants to plan a cruise on the Carnival Jubilee, the biggest carnival boat, that since it sails out of Galveston. We were on the Breeze, so it wasn't like the biggest one, but we did sail out of Galveston. It was nice. The breeze was good. The pools were small. I ended up not actually going into any of like the on-deck pools because they were a little smaller than I was thinking of, and I was hoping that the adults only area would be a little bit larger than it was. It was kind of a process to fight for the little like seating areas that I wanted. But the Breeze was really, really nice. I think the Breeze was my first boat. Hey! I was following in your footsteps. Funny story that combines both of your stories. All the printers in our office are named after islands, but Cosmel hates working. It constantly breaks and I cry and have war flashbacks hearing the name. That's cute that you guys name them after islands, though. I'm sorry that Cosmel is being a butt. Oh boy, I've run into a music puzzle, gotta figure it out, but what the vibes of Paper Mario are. Oh no! Good luck. I salute. Baku says, I was at work and needed to hold it in, so I didn't cry mid-shift. It broke me, dude. Bro, it was such a... It's very unique. I feel extremely fortunate that that was my very first experience with long-term D&D. I don't know how I can ever hit that high again. Like, don't get me wrong, I love every single campaign that I've been a part of, but the way that that one just emotionally broke me was intense. I genuinely sobbed afterward like someone died. I went through actual weeks of mourning when that campaign wrapped up. Are we talking about Deadbeats or Misdemeanor? We're talking about Misdemeanor right now. Baku literally just finished it. Oh, God, 559 Jan4, thank you so much for the 19 months of tier 1. Hi, Krogram, I hope you had a good vacation. I did, thank you. TJ Sylvia Takage, thank you so much for the 14 months of tier 1. I appreciate it. And Okarius, thank you so much for the 16 months of tier 1. Hey, I made it to a stream! Hope you had a great vacation, Masae. I did, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate it so much. Oh, hey, Masae, welcome back. Thank you! Thank you so much, Black Soul Comic Lover. Okay, let me see. Hold on. I saw something I wanted to read and then I lost it. I lost it. Where did it go? I love it when I wanted to read a thing and then I scroll around and I genuinely could not. Someone was asking about Baldur's Gate. Since I like D&D... Oh, wait, here it is from the Gate Tarantula. Since you play D&D, have you ever played Planescape Torment or Baldur's Gate 1 to 3? I played Baldur's Gate 3. And I think I played like a little bit of 2 once upon a time, way back in the day. But I don't remember anything about it. As for Planescape, I actually don't even know what that is. But Baldur's Gate 3, I have feelings about. I love it. I love it so much. It also pisses me off. Hi, Guillermo. I just found out about this channel. It's good to have you back. Hey! Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for the welcome back. We'll be gaming here soon. Not today. I'm chatting with chat today. Today is the reconnect and just chat and tell everyone about how my vacation went and just catching up on various things, TM. Sorry about the squawking in the background. That is our resident gremlin who apparently has some opinions. Yappiness day. Yappiness is happiness. You pronounced my name perfectly. Oh my god. Okay, so look, there's actually a reason for that. There was one time, and I still feel so bad about this to this day. I did a video with my mom. I don't even remember. I think it was like Wii Party or something. We were playing a party game, and one of the character names was Guillermo. But neither of us knew how to pronounce it, so we both just like fucking roasted the name for a solid like half hour, and I felt so bad afterwards that I immediately went and figured out how to pronounce it and was like, sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I know how to pronounce it now. Also, What We Do in the Shadows has a character named Guillermo, and I love Guillermo in that show. But I take it a lot of people mispronounce it. I went through my arc of mispronouncing your name. Oh yeah, there's also Guillermo del Toro too. That's true. You watch What We Do in the Shadows? Heck yeah. Bro, I love that show! What We Do in the Shadows is so fucking good. It probably made me fall in love with vampires more than any other, show or any other lore. It was so fucking good. That show, I'm so sad it's over, but I also respect that they ended it when they did, you know? That show was so fucking good. Have you seen the original movie of What We Do in the Shadows? I believe I did. It was kind of a weird thing where I kind of sort of remembered the movie, and then I watched the series and I was having some massive deja vu. And I was so confused for a hot minute because I had forgotten that there was a movie, and I was like, we watched this before. We deadass watched this before, but it was different. But why was it different? Why do I have memories of this? And then I found out later that that I was probably remembering the movie. My friend made me watch it because of Guillermo in that show. She said I'm just like him. Wait, I love that. Did you enjoy it? I hope you like Guillermo. Cause I loved Guillermo in that show. Guillermo is fighting for my favorite character. Laszlo is the best. Laszlo is fucking amazing. I love that actor. That dude, whenever that dude shows up in a show, I just like sit back and I grab popcorn. I'm like, hell yeah, this is gonna be a good time. But I can never not associate him with Laszlo. Of course it was, and it was great. Yay! I'm glad that you liked it. Wait, what is the no spoilers premise of that show? So the no spoilers premise of What We Do in the Shadows is that it is a mockumentary of a vampire family. So it's basically like they treat it like it's happening IRL. And they're literally like filming this documentary, quote unquote, of this vampire family that lives in Rhode Island, right? I think it was Rhode Island. And it just goes, oh, Staten Island, my bad. Staten Island, I forgot. I knew it was some sort of island. But it's so fucking funny. It's hilarious. It goes places that I wasn't expecting it to go. It's great. It's fantastic. I fucking love that show. If you're in the mood for like just a nice little brain off, amusing, haha, funny vampires, please watch What We Do in the Shadows. The Office but vampire. Yes, kind of. Wait, that's actually a really good description. Nairman! I just caught a shiny Rookity, first stage of Corviknight in Pokemon Go. Do you want it? Oh. You're so sweet. I'm okay. It's all right. I appreciate that very much, though. I feel as though even though I want to get more into like Pokemon and, you know, actually go back for the DLC, I don't want Mr. Rookity to just rot in my Pokemon box. But thank you. Congrats! Congratulations. Angel Night Rose, thank you so much for the 83 months of Twitch Prime. Hello, I'm here with your monthly reminder that you are amazing and cool, and you should go get some ice cream. Yes, you get a nice treat. Do it now. Right now. I don't have ice cream. No ice cream in house. I'm also trying to be good after stuffing my face literally for the past month. But thank you. I appreciate it, Angel. God, I do want ice cream, though. That's just looking infected. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. So this might sound creepy. Ooh. That's literally what the message says. Thank you, Dustis. Azazino Jake, thank you so much for the tip in the tip jar. Heat has also been bad in Indy. I work outside and it was 90 degrees, feeling like 100. Reminded me of high school marching band. I'm so sorry. That sucks. I have so much sympathy and so much worry for everyone who has to work outside in this fucking weather. I'm so sorry. The temperatures have been bad everywhere. Also, I need to sip my tea, so we're gonna pull out the tea toggle. Ah, yes, tea. T-Rex123, thank you so much for the 69 months at tier 1. Hero Ball Croshi, Tears will sub for 69 months. Nice. T-Rex lost phone, which makes T-Rex very stressed and sad. Oh no! Bubble Bum requested a replacement, but T-Rex will still worry. Sincere sorries. Don't apologize. It happens to us all. Literally happens to us all, T-Rexel. I mean, whenever you get your new phone, you can take some precautions. You know, maybe get a wrist strap. Wrist straps help me a lot for not losing my phone. I'm wanting to get another case for my phone because this one doesn't have a space for a wrist strap. So I genuinely have been thinking about getting a new one where I can put one on. I work on a golf course. It is ouchy. Oh no, Romo. Romo, I'm so sorry. That sounds like pain. There's lots of golf courses out here. I mean, surprise, surprise, it's fucking Florida. Everyone golfs here. But I just look out onto the golf courses and it's just like the sun's beating down on everyone. I'm like, oh my God, those people are going to die. Please, please hydrate. Please stay hydrated. Don't let yourself dehydrate. Perks to being a butcher, I sit in a 35-degree cooler all day. That sounds like heaven. That's a really good perk. Hot damn or cold damn. Cold damn, cool damn. Yeah, freezer damn. Do you like Dippin' Dots? I love Dippin' Dots. I don't really get them very often because they're not available very like often, except in like, you know, little mall thing, like mall venues. So I don't usually get Dippin' Dots. I think usually the place that I get Dippin' Dots at, ironically, is MagFest. Because MagFest has like a little Dippin' Dots kiosk. And even though it's like freezing outside. Sal, let me sell with 100 bits. Thank you, Sal. Your recent short made me realize how similar you and Bubs truly are. Oh no. No, never mind. I'm not reading any more of this. I move on to the next message. JK. Both have chaotic energy, are here to have fun, and generally make people happy IRL, and routinely have no clue of their own age. Okay, you know what? That tracks. Okay, you know what? Yeah, no, that... You're right. When you're right, you're right. I can't even, like, defend myself against that because those are some pretty stark similarities. Also, since I brought up D&D obligatory, I love pretty. Thank you. Thank you very much. Does Bubs not know his own age, or is he just lying for the bit? Bubs genuinely does not know his own age. It started because I didn't know, and I got caught off guard by the question. But no, in lore, his lore has been built, and now he genuinely does not know his own age. We actually went into a little bit at the very end of the last episode. At the very, very end of the last episode, when we were just kind of sitting around and chatting, it actually came up. I won't mention what actually came of it for those who are still catching up, but I was surprised that we were actually talking about it. Hold on, I have to check Bird. Bird? I think I felt wings. Did I feel wings? Oh, shit. Okay, she came to say hi. She was standing on the back of my chair. Mipha came to say hi. I love that Brett actually came up with an explanation for it. I'm actually pretty sure that goblins are already like that. I'm pretty sure that is like, that what he said and his lore asterisk on that was already built into goblins. As a general, like, direction that people can go with it, which kind of cracks me up. Miracle Captors, thank you so much for the 88 months of tier 1. I appreciate it. Guess what, Masae? I finally moved into my new apartment. Congratulations. I hope it's cozy. And I hope that package comes to your P.O. box. Also, I would tell you a joke about Infinity, but it has no end. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you, Miracle. Low Country Matt, thank you so much for the 115 months of tier 1. Thank you, Matt. Howdy, just got with class and I'm gonna be a part of a comedy showcase next week. Hope you've been well. I have. Have fun with that. Oh, I'm so jealous of like your classes and the improv stuff that you've been doing because it sounds like so much fun. Nightbot! The Nightbot with the Twitch Prime sub! You get a banana badge and emotes, full access to Banana Bite Discord server, and ad-free viewing. Thank you, Nightbot. I mentioned it in chat before, but I wanted to spread the love. I'm usually a lurker, but I'm going in for knee surgery tomorrow after breaking my kneecap last week. Oh, shit! Oh, no, dude, I'm so sorry. That sucks. First time I've ever had surgery, so the stream is everything I need right now just to take a breath. Thanks, Masae and chat. So, as someone who has definitely gotten surgery before, listen to your doctor, but I guarantee you everything will be okay. It's definitely very scary, especially when you don't know what to expect, but your surgeon and your doctors are going to give you all of the information that you need. Don't hesitate to ask questions that you might have before you go in. They'll do their best to comfort you and tell you what to expect. And genuinely, it's gonna feel like taking a nap, waking up, and then your leg is gonna be in a cast. But you'll be okay. Surgery is a fucking miracle, dude. And it's always scary as heck. I'm sorry that you broke your kneecap last week. That sounds like the fucking worst. But if it's any consolation, the worst part is over, because breaking your kneecap in general is going to be literally the bottom of the barrel part of the experience. From here, it's onward and upward and healing. All my support and all my well wishes. May you heal very, very quickly and recover very, very smoothly. Sorry I'm late, been organizing scuba photos. Oh, you're good. Don't stress about being here on time. We're all just hanging out. It's way more intimidating of a process. I had surgery when I was like 10 to remove a tumor from my ankle. It really is just like waking up better. That's a fun way of putting it. It's just like waking up better. Damn. Yeah, some of us just roll bad on the needing surgery table. Oh, bye, Crimson Calavera. Thank you for hanging out. I'm glad you got to hang out and say hi. You have a good rest of your day. I've had very minor surgery. They removed a mole on my back to eliminate the slight chance of developing skin cancer. I just fell asleep and woke up with stitches on my back. Easy peasy. Yeah, I feel like it's the lead up that's the worst part. The lead up and the anxiety and like having to go through the process of, you know, making sure you load in correctly, don't eat for the previous day. It's that lead up anxiety that's always the worst part. But once you're through it, you're done. Appreciate it, everyone. I got about 3 months and I'm gonna be laid up, so I guess I'm gonna become a regular around here. Hey, well, it's good timing because I'm hitting the streams hard. I was gone for the most of June, so now that we're back, I'm hitting the streams hard. I look forward to seeing you around, Nightbot. Gaming fan 1928 with the 47 months of tier 1. Thank you so much. Hi, Masae. I hope you enjoyed your vacation. I did. Thank you. Electro Yoshi 1 with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Electro Yoshi. So the DMMI D&D group has a specific shirt he always makes sure to wear during our sessions. To be honest, I don't really understand why. You don't need to wear a special shirt to be a DM. I mean, you're DM'd if you do, DM'd if you don't. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. DM'd if you do, DM'd if you do. Holy shit, that's so dumb. That's so fucking stupid. Oh my god, Electro Yoshi. Fuck. I'm like, that's so fucking stupid. And Electro Yoshi is like, oh, thank you. Bullshit. That's some bullshit right there. Oh, goodness gracious. The first time I had to be put under, I had some really weird dreams. The second time, it was just like time had skipped. I was so disappointed. Oh no! I guess it depends, right? It probably depends on the amount of anesthesia, and also, like, sorry, I have to rub my eye. It probably depends on the amount of anesthesia and how you react to it in the moment. Let's see. Serena Rosedale, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. So Masae, I had the wildest encounter earlier when I was out shopping at Hot Topic. Someone recognized me from YouTube. Also, can I get a please get a happy birthday song? It's your birthday! And hey, congrats, that's so fun. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Serena Roselle. Happy birthday. Oh, well. Happy birthday, Serena. I hope you had a good one. Katagi258 with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Katagi. Beep. This is a timed bomb. Oh no. At the end of this message, the bomb will explode and... Wait, nope. If I never reach the end of the message, it won't explode. Big brain! Big brain crow! Big brain crow! Big brain crow! Anyway, what are we talking about now? We can't reach the end of that message or else everything explodes. So I'm just gonna stop it there. JK. The bomb will explode and will cast effect. Masae gets back on track and talks about cruise anecdotes. Oh! Wait, okay. Honestly, you're right, though. When you're right, you're right. Masae, how much money's for a face reveal? Bro, what I look like is literally no secret. There is no face reveal. My face has been out and about for fucking ever. I literally went to 2 in-person events. One this year, just a couple months ago, and then one in December. And I'm probably gonna be going back to it again this December. But you don't gotta pay nothing, it's already out there. What, Mipha? What do you want? Mipha's out there peeping, and I hear her, and I'm like, please don't scream. Please don't do it. Okay. I said how much money for a face reveal? Not if you had already shown your face. Oh, okay. So you just mean in general. My answer is infinite. I cannot be bribed. I cannot be bribed. I refuse. I've had people try, and I say no because I look like a fucking goblin. Are you kidding me? I've been out and about, crashing out at Walgreens, the post office, standing in this sweaty ass, like 100-degree weather and fucking melting. I look like a hot mess right now. Absolutely not. No, thank you. Catch me on a good day and I'll do it without even fucking needing to be paid because I don't fucking care. But 9 times, actually more like 99 times out of 100, I'm in peak goblin mode, so. Which is a huge improvement over when I met you and you would avoid cameras as if they were trying to steal your soul. I did do that. Oh my god, I genuinely would just like jump behind pillars and shit. I have given up. It's more stressful than it's worth. Masae is a real human, terrifying. Real human vibes. Ketchum! The Ketchum gave the 500 bits. Thank you so much. Tape fund reveal. I mean, oh man, too bad I don't have the tape with me, or else I would absolutely put it like in the camera and be like, tape reveal! But I think I left it in the car. Aw, thank you, Ketchup. I really appreciate it. And Frool bees with the 500 bits. Thank you so much, Frool. Yo, it's that damn bird again. That's right. That's me. I'm here to steal your shinies. Mipha, what you doing? Why are you complaining? Come here. Mipha, come. Come. Come here. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yay! She did it! You guys got to see her fly! You 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 got to see her fly! Okay. Anyway, yes, the cruise anecdotes! The cruise anecdotes are coming! I promise! I promise! I promise! Okay. So... I'm gonna start off... We're gonna talk about cruise anecdotes now because there are a few that I could definitely tell you guys. So the people who are on this cruise, now that it's all done, I feel like they won't care if I mention that they were on the cruise. They were me and Brett, obviously, Alex Noramaki and her partner, Lobos and Bloody Faster, and Bloody Faster's best friend, and Tantrum and Doodlebug. So that's the whole crew that was on the ship. It was a party of 9 people, which was crazy. I'm not used to hanging out in big groups like that, but it was a lot of fun. Everyone was fucking phenomenal. It was great hanging out with the crew team. I love Alex and I love Bloody Faster. We really got to bond during the Streamers versus Everybody last year, so I'm really happy that I got to go and hang out with them. But so we left out of Galveston because the majority of the people are closer to there. So Brett and I were the odd ones out living on the East Coast. So we were like, fine. So we flew over and we had to get a hotel, and we all decided collectively, okay, since we're going to hang out, let's just meet up on the other side and have like a pre-cruise sushi dinner. We had a pre-cruise sushi dinner at like near the port. And we just collectively got together, sat down, had a giant ass table, and we y'all, I just gotta say that the table got loud. Apparently very many people in that crew was very chaotic. We were all very, very, very chaotic, and we went all over the place with our stories and things we were talking about. And I swear to God, okay, we were sitting at the table, and I'm sitting at the table, I'm facing the back wall, and I just see someone sitting in a fucking bear costume. Just hunched over in a chair in the corner. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like trying so hard not to stare, but I'm also just like, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening? It was literally like a mascot costume of a yellow bear. And yeah, question mark, question mark, question mark. Same, me too. That's literally what I said. I was just like, what the fuck? And I'm sitting across from Alex, and I'm like, Alex, there's a fucking bear behind you. There's a fucking bear behind you. And she's like, what are you talking about? And she turns around and she just like is gobsmacked. She was absolutely gobsmacked. And we were just like trying to figure out what this bear was. Apparently, what it was that the bear was for like birthday parties and stuff. So when someone has a birthday, they bring out the bear, sing happy birthday, and do like a whole like, hey, it's your birthday, etc. But it was just so fucking weird seeing it lurking ominously in the fucking corner. It was so funny. It was actually so funny. Hi Dart, welcome. Where am I? I'm here. I haven't been around for a stream in a bit. Welcome. You're here just in time for my cruise anecdotes. I'm talking about the vacation I just came home from. At this random sushi restaurant? Yeah, it was a random ass sushi restaurant. So we were just talking about that bear through the whole thing, and once again we were really just getting pretty rowdy by like toward the end of the dinner. Hi, Mipha. And our waiter literally comes around and stops in the middle of us, looks at each of us individually, says, "I'm concerned for this table," and walks away. We fucking lost it. We all fucking lost it. Literally, like, he walked up, looked at each of us individually, and was just like, "I'm concerned for you all," and then left. I fucking lost it. We were quoting that through the week. I was just like, oh my god. It was wonderful. And keep in mind, this was the first time that we all got together on this trip. We literally, like, this was literally where we all drove to touch bases and be like, okay, here we are, and now we can go on the cruise tomorrow morning. But very, very first interaction, and this dude is already worried for us. Oh my god. The fact that he wasn't there to take your order or nothing makes it so much better. Yeah, he really wasn't. He literally he was doing something else and then stopped specifically to say that to us and then left. Oh my god. It was so fucking funny. Because, like, there were quite a few high energy people at that table. We were all very, very, very high energy. Hi, Mipha. Do you want to be held? Let me hold you. Ugh. Come here, sweetie. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry. I went and grabbed Mipha because she seems to be getting upset. But anyway, so that... I could not have asked for a better way to start off that fucking vacation. It was great. He really just came up to insult you. It was all tongue-in-cheek. It was definitely not said with any malice or anything. It was definitely like a, wow, you guys have a lot of energy. Most polite get help. No, literally though. No, literally. Such a polite get help. Oh my god. Was it a server or a manager? I actually am not sure. I would assume it was a server. I'm really not sure. I don't think it was a manager. But then again, I didn't really catch a manager vibe from anyone, so who knows? Oh man. But yeah, the start of the cruise was actually very, very good. It was so much fun. I have learned that loading into a cruise is so fucking stressful. Loading in, the last time I went on a cruise was in 2013. And I did not remember how busy and how hectic it was. It was honestly wild. And when I stop to think about it, it makes sense, right? It makes sense because I don't know. I don't think about it in the sense of like, oh, we're funneling like thousands of people onto this teeny tiny little ship. I say teeny tiny, but it's a cruise ship, so it's not teeny tiny at all. But relatively, you're funneling all of these people on a limited space craft, right? So I'm like, oh god, help. Not as stressful anymore though, or maybe just Princess Cruise Lines is an easier process than others. I would assume so because Carnival is fucking insane. I felt like I was fighting for my life in Carnival. I would love to go on a cruise one day. Is it worth it? It depends on what you want out of it. I think it's worthwhile to experience it. It's definitely a type of vacation where if you want to unplug from everything and have basically zero obligations, you can literally stuff your face whenever and however you want. It's a lot of fun. You have to be in a very specific mindset to enjoy a cruise, though. Because it's hard to explain because there's definitely things to do on the ship, but it absolutely has that vibe of like, oh, you're going on this ship to do absolutely fucking nothing. And of course there's like spas and stuff. Usually that's an extra charge, but things like food and like deck space, that's all included and stuff. I'm sure different cruises have different things included. Like cruises usually have a buffet that you literally just walk up, plop food into your plate, and then bring that plate up to your room. A cruise is very much a getaway and don't bother me vacay. Exactly, 100%. I definitely say a 5-night cruise is worth it. You don't really have to plan things like hotel and food and activities because that's kind of already planned out for you. You have options. Exactly. It's definitely a very, very different vibe. I haven't really gotten a chance to actually turn off ever. Then you know what? You might actually really enjoy it. I think even if it ends up not being your thing, I think it's worth trying because you'll never actually know until you actually give it a go, right? It's definitely not like other trips. Katagi to my name with 100 bits, thank you so much. 2 weeks ago, our whole group had hot pot. I'm pretty sure the waiter passing by heard Jimmy talking about naked ice cream. Oh no, so honestly relatable. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. Oh goodness. And Drunkle Crow, thank you so much for the new sub at tier 1. Enjoy your banana badge, your emotes, your full access to the Banana Bike Discord, and your ad-free viewing. Thank you, Crow. Hey, Crow. Caw! I appreciate it. Aki's here. Glad the package got to you safely. Thanks for being my friend the same. Aki, thank you so much. Chat, can we just talk about how nice Aki is? Aki literally, okay, hold on. I actually have it here with me right now. Aki fucking sent me an N64 controller that's all tuned up and shit for speed running. Like, holy shit. I'm over the fucking moon. Aki, you are so sweet. I appreciate it so much. And I love this stationery that you have. This little stationery that you sent is so cute. Hold on. I don't know how well you can see that, chat. It's like a stationery that's like Aki exclusive. It's so adorable. Speedrunning stream soon? Yeah, no, absolutely. I would like to. I would definitely like to do some speedrunning streams soon and give this new controller a whirl. I'm so stoked. Aki, you're the best. Thank you so much for your amazing friendship and just how sweet you are. Drunkle Crow says, not gonna lie, I subbed solely to get these emotes. You know what? That's a valid reason as any. That's a valid reason as any. I don't know if you've seen her before, but here she is. The inspiration and source of the chaotic emotes. It pretty much embodies her. It's really hard for me to write, so very few people get handwritten letters from me, but I do like making them special. It is so special. I'm fucking cherishing this. I'm absolutely cherishing this. Thank you so much. My little heart. My little heart cannot. I love the coffee mug design. Thank you! Thank you so much. I'm really excited because I can like replace the coffee mug design whenever I want. It's technically in the merch store that I have, even though I don't have one myself IRL yet. I need to ask Tantrum if they'll make me one. But whenever we do replace the mug, I can swap it out on the model too. But this is the one that's available for now until that time comes. Anyway, chat, it is ads time. I am run out of snoozes. More ship stories here in just about 3 minutes. But I think it is night time for Mipha because she is getting a little bit antsy. I think they kept her up a little bit. I think they kept her up a little bit early and then put her to sleep early. So, give me just a moment, chat. We'll be back in just about 3 minutes and then we'll continue yapping. Get up, stretch your legs. Get a snack. Do all of the things and we'll be back momentarily. BRB. Well, Onyx is in love with butt. That should not be a sentence. That should not be. Oh, no. 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 Oh, the slow realization. No. Stop being in love with butt. Can't remember if I told this D&D story before, but here we go. So our group was camping and our DM warned us of owl bears lurking and we'd have to roll for it. One of my friends is like, all right, guys, here's what we do. We pee in a circle around the camp and the scent will keep them away. 3 of us roll a nat 20. What is a nat 20 on peeing? I don't think there's a skill there that you need to like unless you're specifically aiming for something. Dude, what the fuck? What do you mean you rolled the pee? We had to piss in perfect unison? This is, you know what? I'm not one to kink shame, but damn, dude, I'm not sure I'm on board with peeing in unison. Sorry, you can keep your nat 20. So there was one time where I was hungry at the dead ass of night. I wasn't sure what to have. I was just like, what if I just made myself a baked potato? That's a nice little, a simple little snack that I can have. In my absolute coping moment, I thought that I could eat 5 baked potatoes. I made 5 baked potatoes for myself to eat in one sitting. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. And I looked at it, I was like, this seems right. I really like potatoes, chat. I really, really like potatoes. Butt is not gonna be good for that. We're just gonna grind up butt and cheeks at the same time. This name combination is the gift that keeps on giving. I have a plushie coming out in July. July plushie, chat. Just a little heads up there. Save your wallets because I really want this to get made. Is it a plush of you or a crow? It is neither. It is, ta-da! It's Mipha! And you can even like lift its wings so that it looks like it's going uppies. Give me uppies. With Mipha in the background being like, what the fuck is that? Hi, Masae. I just finished playing Pokemon Legends ZA for the first time after getting it for Christmas. Nice! Oh, wait, you got it for Christmas and you're done with it already. It's been 4 days, man! That's impressive. What's it like being able to actually finish games quickly?
Poison! God!
No, wait that out. That was a visceral scream, dude. Are you okay?
Ow! Do you have a first aid kit?
No, but I have. Here, I feed you banana.
No, thank you.
Oh, fuck, wait, was that a poison banana? Oh, wait, oh, fuck, wait, I might have,
Ow.
We went to this concert. I got up during intermission. I went, grabbed a drink, grabbed a snack, blah, blah, blah. And then I went back to my seat. And then I feel a tap on my shoulder. There's a guy there. And he's like, hey, I'm so sorry. You look so familiar. Do I know you? This guy looks at me dead in the eyes and goes, Masae, I play a game with you. I'm in your Sunday campaign. My name is Santa. This dude is dead ass. One of my party members in this game. I'm not shitting you. I have not told anyone I was going to be at this concert, and he is sitting directly behind me. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. To those of you who are still trying to get a Switch 2. Hello! We're back! Hello. Yeah, the Mipha plushie is coming soon. We had the little short in the intermission about the Mipha plushie. Mipha's asleep now, but very soon, right here. I think after next weekend, it'll be good to go. I'm gonna spend this weekend getting it all figured out with Tantrum, but Mipha is coming. Ugh. But yeah, so as I was saying, next week, meaning the 5th or the 12th? Probably the week of the 6th. Probably the 6th. Probably, it's probably not dropping on the weekend, probably whenever I first stream that week. But I have to get it all squared away. And actually find that fucking contract. But yeah, chat. So the cruise was a blast. We had a lot of fun. I have noticed that Carnival definitely tries to upsell you on many, many, many things. I had to be like, no thank you, on a whole lot of stuff because they are relentless. Oh my god, they're so relentless. They're just like, you want massage? You want spa? You want salts? And I was like, oh, well, I did actually cave on the salts. I got the salts. I absolutely hate that. Stay out of the spa areas and they won't bother you. Stay out. If you go into the spa, like the spa areas, then they'll swoop in like fucking vultures. But I imagine also other cruises probably aren't like that. They're probably not as bad, at least. But Carnival is definitely like the entry level, well, one of the entry level cruises that you can book, and that's a little bit more accessible. Oh no, that's every cruise. Oh no! And like daily specials and discounts too. Yeah. Yeah. Just stay out of the spa. You'll be fine. Don't go into the spa. Do the pools instead. No thanks, I just want friends. No, pretty much. Some people in our group definitely got swooped up in it. A few of them got like massages and like some of the oils that they were selling, blah blah blah. Gotcha, I'll start looking at Carnival. Yeah, I would highly recommend looking up like cruise informational videos on YouTube. That's actually how we started planning for this, because it kind of gave us a little bit more of perspective on what to expect and how to load in, how it all works, etc, etc. There's dude, cruise YouTubers are actually a whole ass mini culture. It's kind of crazy. It's like a whole ass like subsection of content creation is just people who do cruises and review them. Fire mug, thank you! I'm selling them in my merch store. You too can have Screaming Mipha on your desk. If I start watching cruise videos on YouTube again, I'm gonna be so jealous. Dude, it was so wild, like, leading up to a cruise and then watching it. Cruise cults? I mean, I don't know about cruise cults. Granted, apparently some people do just dead-ass live on cruises. Like, they sell everything, they get all of their financial affairs in order, and they literally just live on the cruise line. I'll definitely steer clear of Disney cruises. Apparently, Disney cruises are actually really good, though. Like, apparently, Disney cruises are genuinely very, very good, but obviously more expensive because it's fucking Disney. But the quality of the cruise of Disney apparently is real nice. I remember a while back you commented on a merch idea you drew recently. Is that planned to drop at the plush pre-orders or later down the road? Later down the road. I am kind of looking at it for next year, maybe for our anniversary for next year. Just because I wanted to get one done for this year, but I just did not plan ahead in time. So I guess I'm just getting a very early start, but we'll see. I might also drop it sooner. We'll see. I'll keep you all updated on that. Yes, higher price, lower age demographic, but they will break their backs to make sure you have a great time. Exactly. That's exactly what I hear about Disney cruises. I also hear, even though the age of it skews lower because of all the kids that are on the cruise, there's a lot of like adult only areas because all the parents just want to like take a break from their kids. So there's like so many areas where it's just like adults only and no kids, which is what I wish the Carnival Breeze had a little bit more of. Because the Carnival Breeze definitely had the one deck that was adults only, but it was just that one deck. I sip. How many slot machines in those areas? Oh my god! Okay. All right, are you guys ready for an anecdote? Oh my god. So, yes, we gambled. Yes, we did a little bit of gamba in the cruise line casino. It was very fun. Chat, okay, here's the thing. I know you guys make fun of me a lot for being like so big on the gamba and having a weakness for gambling. I actually don't gamble that much IRL because I don't like losing money. I'm so frugal. I don't like losing money, and I feel like pressing the button actually stresses me the fuck out. I like gambling in video games in which I really have nothing to lose and it's all just digital shit. I like, yeah, the gamba is exclusive to gaming. Yes, correct. So for me, I'm not really one who likes to do that very much. Like, it's fun if I put aside just like a little bit of money and then I play through that. I expect to lose it and then I take whatever I win out of that, right? That's how I gamble. Brett is very similar, but his threshold for guilt is a lot larger than mine. So Brett did most of the gambling. I also think that it's kind of a comfort spot for me. I just enjoy watching people gamble because, like, that was my Vegas trips that I took with my family. I wouldn't do any of the gambling. I would just sit there and watch and, you know, feed off of the dopamine that's coming from the pretty lights. And that's all I really needed. That is all I needed, was to feed off of the pretty lights, watch things happen, and I'm pleased as punch. However, oh my god, we were actually fucking winning. We were actually fucking winning. It was kind of wild. And then on the very, very last night, we lost it all. We fucking lost it all. We were up like 200 bucks. And then on the last day, we're like, that's against the rules. You can't leave a casino ahead in money. So we continued and we had some sippies and we ended up about 80 bucks under. Which, like I said, in the grand scheme of things, being 80 bucks under over the course of like 5 days is genuinely way better than we were expecting. Genuinely way, way, way better than we were expecting. However, there was one time where Brett was gambling and we were just killing time until dinner. Every night we all like came together to have dinner together in the dining room, and it was very, very awesome. It was really, really cool. So we were just killing time. The way that it works is that you have to schedule your dinner and then you show up at that time and then you get sat. So we, Blessed Tantrum took care of all of it for us, scheduled us all for the same time at the same table, and so we didn't even have to think about it. So we had some time to kill, and so we were like, let's just go down to the casino and just do a couple spins. It'll be fine. So we went down to the casino, we sat, and Brett was playing, and he was kind of breaking even. He was kind of breaking even on this specific sit down and gambling. And then we had like maybe 5 minutes left, and I was like, well, I pointed at a machine that had like pirates on it, there are pirates on it, and it played the Wellerman whenever you hit like the feature on it. So I was like, I want to hear the Wellerman. I want to play that one. I'm gonna put $5 into this machine and then play out those $5 and then we'll leave. And so I put in the $5. I pressed the button once. 99 cents into this machine. And that machine spat back out $54. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I couldn't even tell. I couldn't even tell, like, that I won at first. I was just like, what's happening? What is going on? Because we didn't even get a chance to get to know the machine. Because every machine kind of like functions a little bit differently on, like, you know, how you hit the bonuses, how you hit the features, blah, 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 blah. And we didn't really have a chance to figure it out for this one yet because it was literally the very, very first button I pressed. And then I got like, I spent $1 and got $54 back. And I was freaking out. I absolutely lost my shit. It was so good. And I'm like... And we had like this group chat, and I just like took a fucking selfie with the colossal win and sent it to everyone. They're like, whoa, no way! I felt like a hero that day. I felt like an absolute hero that day. Hi, Bo, welcome, good to see you. And honestly, that was the only gambling that I personally did. So technically, I ended up ahead. Never mind the $84 that we collectively were out of when we ended the cruise. But me personally, I was like $53 ahead. I'm good at gambling. I'm good at gambling because I'll win once and then I'll fucking leave. Wellerman luck. I know, right? I love that song. I listen to the Wellerman whenever I'm doing chores. I don't know, it's one of those songs that kind of like, it hits the right beat. It hits just the perfect beat for me to get into doing chores. Good luck into editing. Thanks for chatting. Would say thanks for hanging out, Romo. Good luck with editing. Oh, I hope it's another thing. I hope it's another funny thing. I'll be keeping an eye out, Romo. Thank you. Take care. But yeah, it was genuinely so funny. It was so much fun. Ugh. I'm trying to think. There were so many things that happened, and now that it's over, I'm trying to like recollect everything that like happened. Oh, when we landed in Cozumel, we had like a 20-minute bus drive to get to our selected activity. We had like a beachside VIP sort of like hangout thing that we participated in. It was basically just you sit on a chair on the beach in a blocked off area, and you could do like jet ski or snorkeling or like get a massage, and then they pass you cold towels on the beach. It was, and all of the drinks were free, quote unquote, because you paid for it in your admission fee. But a subsection of the group decided to go snorkeling, and y'all, goodness gracious, I haven't gone snorkeling in so long. I fucking love snorkeling. I was in my element. I felt I felt like really, I felt kind of it's a weird feeling because I'm so familiar with you know, ocean shit, and it was basically a guided tour, right? It was basically a guided tour, but they have to like take care of everyone and make sure that everyone knows what they're doing, and telling everyone how to move in the water. And I'm like, No, throw me in, throw me in, throw me in, dude, I'm ready. I've been here, done that. But, so they were like, because, you know, a bunch of people haven't even like stepped foot into the ocean or don't even interact with like pools or anything like that. So a lot of people just don't know. And oh god, y'all, the current was so fucking strong. The current was brutal, actually. The current was extremely tiring to swim against. Even though I'm familiar with the water and very comfortable in the ocean, trying to fight against that current with the way that I am out of shape was very fucking hard. Oh, but it was so nice. The water was so clear. It was so pretty. Like I had ocean time and beach time here in Florida, but it's not like scuba diveable, not scuba diveable, but snorkelable water. It's basically just like, you know, kind of murky Atlantic water, which is fine. I still love the beach and I'll dunk in the ocean anytime, any place. But goodness gracious, going snorkeling in that kind of crystal clear waters, holy shit, is next level. Which cruise are you on? I was on the Carnival. What's a current feel like? It feels like, imagine running, but you're moving slower than you're running. Imagine like going the opposite direction on an escalator, like you're going up on the down escalator, so you have to work twice as hard to walk up the escalator. That's what it feels like. It's like I'm swimming, but I'm going a lot slower than I should be going. Current is like wind, but more. Yes, that's actually a really good explanation too. It was so fun. Alex had like an underwater camera and was taking pictures of like the fish and stuff that we were seeing. So I hope that it comes out good. We haven't seen it yet, but gosh, we saw like starfish. I saw a barracuda. I saw like 2 barracudas. And barracudas are like one of the only things that kind of get me a little bit skittish. Barracudas freak me out. But they'll leave you alone. They're not gonna fucking do anything. But it was so cool. And I'm out there. I kind of kept away from the group a little bit because I wanted to kind of, you know, do my own thing. Obviously kept them in eye range, but I was fucking diving all the way to the bottom. I'm like, peace out, and I just fucking dove and looked under rocks and shit, and it was so nice. God, I miss it. I miss it so much. What about stingrays? We did see a stingray. We saw 1 stingray. What kind of camera? Oh, I don't know. It was one of those like disposable underwater cameras, so I can't imagine that it'll look that good, but you know, it's enough to have the memory. It was so much fun. But yeah, the snorkel was really fun. We basically swam against the current for like a little bit and then caught it back. So we fought against the current and then just rode it back to start, and it was very nice. I wish it were longer. I wish we could have done it for a little bit longer, but it's okay. I dream of taking a cruise off the coast of Florida someday, or better yet, Hawaii. Oh, I bet Hawaii has some great cruises. But yeah, Florida's easily accessible, I feel. Probably because you have like I think that it goes off of, not Cape Canaveral, I think Cocoa Beach. I think it sails off from Cocoa Beach, and you can get some really great cruises from that area. Bye, Matt. Have fun streaming. Also may need to randomly bug you to gush about what we do in the shadows. Good night, all. Good night, Matt. Bro, I love that show. Have a good rest of your night. They do have fairies from 2 Maui from Oahu. That's true. That's true. They do have the little fairies. So you can island hop. If I ever go to Florida, I want to check out Epcot. Epcot's my favorite park. Epcot is definitely my favorite park. It's it doesn't have many rides. It has the Guardians ride, which is really, really great, but it's definitely more about the experience and walking around and doing the little sippies and the little foodies. I sip, speaking of sippies. Hydrate before you dehydrate, chat. Would you travel to go to an out-of-state theme park? I mean, I have before. I mean, I went to Knott's Berry Farm in California. And I mean, if I have time, I definitely would consider doing like out-of-state theme parks. But it's been a while since I've done that. I used to go to Disneyland in Anaheim back when I would do frequent California trips. Hi, Lazy Bud. It's good to see you. Epcot used to be my favorite in the 80s. Now it's the drinking park. I mean, they do have a lot of really neat drinks all over the place. I think it's mostly during the fall when they do the food and drink festival. Other than that, it's a lot about just like the shopping too. Oh, you've been to Knott's? That's right near where I grew up. Yeah, I've been to Knott's Berry Farm. It was a lot of fun. That had my favorite roller coaster. The wooden roller coaster in Knott's Berry Farm used to be my favorite roller coaster for a very long time. Universal is on my list. Dude, Universal is also very good. It's been a while since I've been to the main Universal park. I did the Epic. I think it's called the Epic to go to the Super Mario World or the Nintendo World a few months ago, and it was really good. It was really, really good. Japan went, bro. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I literally... It's so funny that you say that. I mean, it's not anywhere on the immediate horizon, but I'm actually like actively trying to study Japanese again. I have, and I was like trying to remember hiragana and stuff, and it was slowly coming back to me. It was so slowly coming back to me. I hope that I can actually be relatively okay with communicating. I'll share you all the extra tips. Please do. Honestly, please do. I need help. Just in general, but also in the way of communicating. Gadzooks with 117 months of tier 1. Thank you, Gadzooks. Bro has a teacup and is acting like it's not filled with LaCroix. Okay, look. It's not LaCroix. I have a Saratoga right now. But when I started the stream, I did have a tea proper. Don't at me. I drink my tea. No false advertising here. Thank you, Gadzooks. Celebi-san with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Cell. The fun fact, I was 3 on a Disney cruise, and my souvenir was surgery in my chin from an auditorium seat. Long story. What the fuck? You were 3 and you ended up having to have surgery from an auditorium seat? That sounds sucky, dude. Wow, what a great souvenir from a Disney trip. Yikes. I'm so sorry. Damn, I mean, the fact that you were 3 and you still remember, it means it made an impact. I still have the scar. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That sucks. I want to go get to Epic Universe someday. Got to ride Frankenstein. I was interested in the Frankenstein ride. It looked like a lot of fun. It looked like a good coaster. I didn't actually get to because it was It was too late, and the wait was long. Kyle, Kinetic Kyle with the 72 months of tier 1. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Masae, for the best 6 years ever here, and the past 11 years since I found your OG YouTube channel. Thanks for supporting me, inspiring me to live and learn, believe in myself, and find out what I'm made of. Those are Sonic songs I love running to. Hell yeah, honestly, Sonic songs, I don't play very much Sonic, right? I don't play very much Sonic, but the music in Sonic games are fucking amazing. The music in Sonic games are amazing for working out and running, and I have listened to Sonic while I'm on my bike. But thank you for everything, Masae. I'll never let struggles or unfulfilled stop me from growing or thriving. Seeing you thrive after the past 11 years has been so great. Keep on flying. Someday I will too. You're already flying. You're doing it. You're doing it, and I believe in you. Aww. Dude, like, I feel like I really started falling in love with Sonic music after I met Lacey, because Lacey's big into Sonic. Lacey's really big into Sonic and has a bunch of covers of Sonic songs, and I'm like, all right, it's time. I love her. Oh, funny thing, Lacey also went on a cruise basically at the same time as me, but not on the same cruise. She was on a different cruise. She was doing like a convention cruise. Apparently those exist. Apparently convention cruises exist, which sounds incredible, if not like massively overstimulating. But I was just laughing. We were texting back and forth during our respective cruises and just checking in, like, so what did you do today? And we were sending each other pictures. It was like we were on the same cruise, even though we weren't. I've heard of D&D cruises. Didn't Jules go on before? Yeah, Jules did like a few D&D cruises, I think. I think he got like invited to do stuff on it, so he didn't actually have to like organize anything. Electro Yoshi 1, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Okay, gambling story coming in hot. In 2019, I went to a casino for the first and so far only time with my sister and brother-in-law. No joke, I spent the entire time complaining about the UI on the slots. No, I'm not making that up. I really am that big of a UI snob. Yoshi, let's be so real. Let's be so for real. The UI on casinos is aimed at like fucking boomers with money. Like, they are not concerned about making a UI on a casino slot machine to be user-friendly. That's the last thing that they have in mind. They just want to make it look pretty and flashy and dopamine hitty so that all these like old people in the casino keep piling the money in the machine. But that being said, I empathize with you because it's not friendly at all. The UI on slot machines are always such hot garbage if you don't know how to do it already. And you have to like poke around and figure out, how do I connect my card? How do I pull in the funds? How do I pull out my funds? How do I raise the volume on this goddamn machine? So I feel you. Genuinely, I feel that in the bottom of my heart and in my soul. But I also am just like, yeah, they're not there to make it function well. They're there just to make money. Lacey covers Guilty Gear songs. That's an Insta sub for me. I believe Lacey is actually in Guilty Gear. I believe Lacey actually did a song or 2 or 3 for Guilty Gear. Like, she's big shit. Lacey is amazing. Lacey is one of my favorite people in this entire fucking world, and she is ridiculously talented. Ridiculously skilled, ridiculously talented. I always look at her and I just get fucking starstruck every single time. So, like, you probably have heard Lacey's music without even realizing it. She's amazing. She's great. I will sing her praises any opportunity I can. Aw, Meg Fox, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Masae is back with the milk and tea. Yes, that's right, chat. Dad's home with the milk. Me, I'm Dad. Gadzooks on the 110 bits, thank you so much. What's your favorite slot machine and why is it the one with the dancing bears? I actually haven't seen the dancing bear one. What do you mean dancing bears? Oh. Well, so to answer your question, I remember that there was a Wizard of Oz one at one point. I don't know if it still exists, but there was a Wizard of Oz one that was really fun. Not that I'm like a huge fan of Wizard of Oz or anything. Sorry, I have to rub my eye. But on this cruise, we got really hooked on this machine that had like a mummy on it. I think it was like mummy, like as in like money. And he was just so cute. He was a little creature. He had big gremlin vibes and would like steal the gems off your screen. And it was just a good vibe. It was fun. It was really funny. And also we won a lot off of it. So I can't help but be a little bit biased when we actually fucking win. I sip. This is a regular ass bottled water and I somehow dribbled it all over myself. All I had to do was sip normally and I would have been fine. And I somehow just like poured it down my fucking face. Anyway, I'm a disaster. Water? You mean vodka, right? I had enough of that on the cruise. Bro, I am in detox mode right now. Shit. That cruise was too much. Too much. No more. I'm done for a while. DJ Skip Track, thank you so much for the 62 months of Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. And we 10 dude, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Sonic games is the only reason why I like some heavy metal musics, like What I'm Made Of, Undefeatable, and Break Through It All. Hell yeah! I mean, I'm a sucker for metal, so I feel like I'm already predisposed to liking Sonic music. But that is a mood, though. That is a mood. Hey, Masae, how was your cruise up today as well? It is, thank you. We're just recalling some stories of things that happened. Things that happened with the friendos and hanging out. Some of us had like through the cruise. We had like different minor nicknames that we were having for each other. Like I think Bloody's was like Eleni Milkshake. And fuck, what was Brett's? Oh, Brett's was Joey Shades, and we were just calling each other by these fake names all trip. And mine ended up being Masae Mimosa, and then everyone was just like going Masae Mimosa. I forget how they did it, but I had my whole ass theme song. So every time I showed up to the group, they were like Masae Mimosa. However that fucking song goes, I don't remember. And I was like, you know what? That is honestly such a fucking good nickname. Genuinely, as like an alias, Masae Mimosa is probably one of the best names I've ever heard. That's my fucking party name now. My party name is now Masae Mimosa. Pika Sundal, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs to chat. That's so sweet. They went to Runehopper, Bog Puns, Deltava, JGSXS, and Endless Facepalms 05. Hey, that's me every time I stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're too sweet, Pika. I hope you're doing well, man. Aww. Katagi 258 with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Japan tip. Arigato gozaimasu is the general polite form of thanks, but gozaimashita is used to conclude something or when you're expected not to run into the person anytime soon. So I found the latter ideal for things like buying at stores or leaving at restaurants. Really? Wait, I actually didn't know that. Blah, blah, blah. I need to write this down. I need to write this down. Write this down. Write this down. Arigato gozaimashita. Ending thank you. I didn't know that. That's so cool. Also, using sumimasen deshita. You're really making me exercise my hiragana right now. I'm having to fucking think before I say anything. Instead of sumimasen comes off more formal and was my preferred way of apologizing on behalf of the people I chaperoned. Damn, that's a mood. Okay, hold on. Sumimasen deshita. I am very sorry. Polite. Thank you. I appreciate that. I actually have flashcards. I'm old school. I feel like I learn best when I actually have physical flashcards in front of me. So like I'm like putting some effort into this. Chat, I feel like I'm in grade school again or college because this is how I would study for college. I have like the little box and I have my flashcards. Look at all the ones I made so far. This is like literally right before stream that I made these. Hi, good night. Hell yeah. Nice and fresh. Test time, get your Scantron. Oh my god, that takes me back. The Scantrons. And I'm doing all right. Thank you for saying yay. I'm glad to hear. I'm trying to think of what else happened. A lot of it was just like... A lot of it really was just hanging out and relaxing and not doing very much of anything, which was perfect, which is basically what a cruise is all about. You lay down... Oh! Wait! Oh, shit. I don't have them here. That's sad. Apparently on cruises, it's apparently a thing to, like, hide ducks everywhere. And apparently you can just, like, find ducks at random places on a cruise. And some people bring ducks to hide on the ship for other people to find. And I found, like, 3. I found 3 of them. And one of the nights... it was very fun because we were all a little bit toasty. But on one of the nights, a handful of us literally just walked around the ship just hunting for ducks. We were just hunting around for ducks. I did that, both the hiding and the finding. I only did the finding. I didn't hide any. I wanted to, but I didn't want to give up the ones I found. It was too precious. Did the people who did housekeeping make little towel animals? They did! I got 1 frog and 2 that I had no idea what they were supposed to be. Woo free ducks. This particular cruise, it was kind of funny. They really go all in on it because in the arcade area, there was a crane game. There was a crane game just full of rubber ducks for people who wanted to hide them. So they leaned into it. They 100% were just like, oh, I guess you want to see ducks. You want to hide some ducks? Give us money. But it was kind of nice because even though, yeah, you're playing the crane game for it, the way that it worked is that you kept playing until you got a duck. So you weren't wasting money. You're guaranteed a duck every time you played. Quick, give a name for the 3 ducks. Oh God. One was tiny. One was tiny and orange. So, Tangelo. That's a Tangelo because it's tiny and orange. And then there was one pink one that had like cat ears. That one can be duck and cat. I'm looking for the joke in that. That can be meow. I almost fucking said cuck, and I was like, no, that's not it. That's not the name. Like cat and duck together, and my brain just went like, no, that's not it. That's not it. Cataquack is good. I like Cataquack. Cataquack is it. Cataquack is it. And then the last one, oh, the last one was like a breast cancer awareness with the little pink ribbon. So that one's named Healthy Booba. First name Healthy, last name Booba. Wow, they all have names now. Do we know what game is going to be played tonight, or is it just... Oh, today is just chatting. We have too much to talk about today. So since it's my first stream back from being away for a week, I decided to do just like just chatting to get it all out of our systems. I have learned my lesson. Every time I come back from a vacation or a trip or whatever, and I just jump right into gaming, it ends up being like an hour and a half of just chatting anyway. And I'm like, I give up. I give up. You guys win. Have you heard of Wagotabi? I neglected my daily test because of my depression, but I do plan to get back on track. I have heard of Wagotabi. I think Gami might have initially told me about Wagotabi way back in the day, but I have not actually started anything with it. How is it? What is your general read on Wagotabi? It's an entertainment game about learning Japanese. It's endorsed by the Kagawa Prefecture and gets content updates. It actually gets content updates? You know, I need to actually get back on that. Or rather, get on it at all. I feel like I keep, like, Googling it and then closing the tab, so I never actually jump on it. Okay. Oh, Wani Kani! I haven't heard of Wagotabi. Okay. Okay, those are very similar names. Wanikani. I also need to... Yes, this is the one I remember. I remember Wanikani. Okay, I'll check out Wagotabi and Wanikani. Have you tried the recent chapter of Deltarune? Not yet! We're gonna wait until, A, I'm settled in, and B, for people to have a chance to play it for themselves. But we will be streaming it. There's no way I'm not streaming that. Enjoy your reading, Jake. Thank you so much for coming. Okay. Yeah, I have this bookmarked now. I get Wagotabi is on Steam. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm just gonna buy that then. I've been enjoying it when I stay on top of my dailies. Last time I played through the story, it felt so good to understand a tour guide in Japanese without having to pull out any reminders. That's so cool! So it works then! I'm definitely gonna give it a go. Definitely gonna give it a go. I look forward to seeing it. Chapter 5 is my favorite. Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait. Yeah, we're not playing it immediately. Tomorrow is Star Fox Day. We're playing Star Fox tomorrow because I am very, very excited about that, and I feel like it's a little bit easier to jump into. So we'll be doing that first. Oh! Okay, chat, I have another story for you. about something that happened during the cruise. It was actually like the very, 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 very last day. And when I say last day, I mean we were heading, it was disembark day. So you have to wake up at the crack ass of dawn for disembarking. You have to be out of your room by like 8:30 a.m., which sucked. That sucked a lot. But I woke up a little bit early. I woke up at like 8:30 to, you know, make sure that we have everything, to make sure that we had all of our clothes, check all of the drawers and blah, 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 etc., etc. And I checked my rollaway, where my iPad was supposed to be. Guess what was not in my rollaway? Holy shit. Y'all, I tore that entire room apart. I tore it the fuck apart. Oh no, it was so tragic. I was very distraught and distressed. It was... I didn't want to make a big deal about it because disembarking was already going to be stressful, and I didn't want to, like, you know, I didn't want to make Brett stress about it while we're fucking trying to navigate off of this cruise. So I was trying to think about the last time that I remember using it, and it was when I was drawing in the airport. And I was just thinking about, I was like, I fucking left my iPad on the plane. I lost my iPad on the plane. I lost my iPad on the plane. I have so many pieces in there. I have so many art pieces in there. So I was having an actual breakdown. I was like having a fucking meltdown, but I was like, it was all internal. Let it be known that apparently when I have an actual breakdown, meltdown, I internalize that shit. I don't let anyone know. I was absolutely falling the fuck apart. And so we leave our room, we go and we meet up with a few other people, and we're all chatting. We're all chatting and we're all sitting at the table out in like the waiting area and just, you know, having a good time. And while this is all happening, I'm on my phone, like putting in a lost item notice for Delta. I'm like, I'm asking Delta to look for my fucking iPad and just going through the whole ass process. And like an hour or so passes, probably like an hour, 45 minutes or so. And Brett looks over and he just sees like the big red blob that says, "Lost and found. Please submit your report," or something like that. And he gets immediately concerned. And he's like, "What happened? What? Did you lose something? What's going on?" And I'm like, I'm pretty sure. I was like, it's not a big deal. It's whatever. I'm dealing with it. But I'm pretty sure I left my iPad on the plane. And he looks into my eyes, and then he looks at my phone, and then he looks back at me, and he's like, "Your iPad's in my bag." I just about fucking lost it. I just about fucking had a conniption. I was having a breakdown from the moment I woke up for the entire like hour and 45 minutes that we were awake. And it was in Brett's fucking bag. And I was, the entire time, I was having the biggest crisis. I was having such a huge crisis, but also carrying a conversation with everyone at this table and just internalizing this sense of dread. And everyone at the table, he put me on blast too. He told everyone, and he was like, you know what she did? And then everyone at the table was just like, "You're going through all of that and having this conversation? Wow, you're really good at decompartmentalizing." So chat, just so you know, I'm really good at shoving that shit way down. Nobody fucking knew, and I wasn't gonna say anything until we were off the boat. I wasn't gonna say anything until we were off the boat and probably at home. Anyway, so I had a crisis. I was a whole ass crisis. But I have my iPad. It's good. I have it. It's fine. I am no longer having a crisis. Oh, hi, Belle. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad it wasn't lost. Me too. And it was in that moment that I realized that I should probably be making backups of my iPad. I haven't done an iPad backup, I don't think, ever? I don't think I've ever backed up my iPad because it never really occurred to me. I do backups of my computer, but I am now of the opinion that I should probably start backing up all of my fucking art. Like, damn. Anyway, thank you for hearing about my crisis. Apparently, I have crises often, because I also told you guys about my crises today. Reason 1337 to let people know things as soon as they become an issue. He really was driving that point home. He was like, you really did not need to suffer for 2 hours. Why didn't you tell me? And I'm like, because we were disembarking a ship and there's nothing I can do about it now. Anyway, it was cracking me up because Bloody Faster's bestie, who was there, bless her, she's so funny. She's so funny and so rambunctious and so spirited. But when she saw me having the crisis and learned what happened, she was like, you were having a crisis this entire time? Girl, but I have a crisis, I make it everybody's problem. Oh, there are two kinds of people in this world. There are two types of people, and clearly you are on the complete opposite end of that specific spectrum. Oh my god. Crazy. Anyway, so my end to the cruise was very, very spicy. But it was a lot of fun. I was so glad. I was so glad to be able to spend time with all of the crew. Hanging out with Tantrum and Doodle was fantastic, especially Chad, it's so hard to express because I see a lot of these people pretty regularly through the year, right? Because I do the you know, the charity events and stuff, but it's such a different atmosphere when you're doing a trip for fun and it's not work. Obviously, the charity events are so much fun, but they are still work. We're working. I can't express to you how much fun that is, but also I feel like you really get to know people when you spend time with them outside of a work environment. And it was so awesome getting to hang out with everyone not in an event environment, because that's genuinely all I really see people in. I only see people when we're working for charity or at a convention, which isn't work, but it has like that vibe, because I mean, I guess it kind of is still work because of the panels and stuff, but yeah, hanging out with like Tantrum and Doodle and just getting to shoot the shit whenever. Alex and her partner are fucking fantastic, and Bloody and Lobos are also just such a hoot. They're so much fun, and getting to meet Bloody's bestie was also so much fun. It was so wonderful and so great to just, I don't know, connect with people not during work. What's that meaner in the bottom left? Oh, it's just decoration. When I asked for all of my assets to be made, my UI artist basically threw it in for free because she had the idea, and she was just like, here, have it. And I was like, okay. And so I put it in the corner. But yeah, I hate making my problems other people's problems. At least that's how I process it. Same, me too. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna like put this on blast while everyone's already stressed trying to get off this ship, you know? I don't need to put everyone through that. No, thank you. I'm happy you got the opportunity to enjoy yourself with friends without work. Me too. I was honestly just like so surprised that they invited me. I was so shocked that they invited me. Because it was just like, it was just such a random thing. They were just like, hey, but what if you came with us on a friend cruise? And I was like, huh? That's a thing we can do? And we're already talking about maybe doing future stuff too at some point or another. Probably next year we're gonna look into doing another friend trip at some point. But I don't know. It's kind of nice. Kelsey almost went, and I wanted to hang out with her too, but she couldn't make it this time. So hopefully whenever we get together next, Kelsey will also be involved. Masae always passes the vibe check and is always surprised with that she does. I'm shocked. I'm genuinely shocked. I don't know. I'm just out here doing my thing. I feel like I have to apologize for myself all the time. I always feel like I have to apologize for myself. I don't know. It's just weird, really weird having been invited to something like this. I'm not used to it. It's weird. It's weird for me. Masae's main stat is charisma. It's canon. I never would have thought that. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I thought that my main stat would probably be... wisdom? I guess? Even that's a stretch. Boka's here! Hi, Boka! Aw, and thank you for gifting a sub to Quiet Worker. That's so sweet. Glad you had fun, Masae. Oh, thank you, Boka. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad to see you back. I'm really excited. I loved the trip, and I loved getting to travel over this past month, but I'm very ready to be back to my routine. I'm so ready to be back to my routine. Oh, I'm really glad that you're here, Boka. Thanks for coming, and thank you again for the gifted sub. Masae could probably pass the Japan vibe check, no prob. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna have to be pulling from some of the shit I was taught in childhood. Like, I'm gonna have to like pull from some childhood memories because I don't know, etiquette. I'm worried about etiquette and making sure I don't do anything, doing things bad. I'm doing all right. Glad you're back. Miss my oddly twin crow. Hey, high five. My vibe twin. Good to be back. Masae's family is from Hawaii, so like that's like a +5 to all of her charisma rolls. For real. Okay, but genuinely, it's so funny because whenever I do bring it up in conversation, it really is kind of like an immediate topic, an immediate conversation starter, which has saved my ass so many times when things, you know when a conversation slows down or like you start feeling that really awkward, like, oh, what are we talking about next? I feel like that's always something that I can more or less reach for and like revive a conversation so it doesn't feel super awkward. Not that I shove it down anyone's throats or anything. I really don't. And I only bring it up when it's actually relevant. But it has definitely come in handy as a topic before where I'm just like, I need something to talk about. What do I talk about? Hey, do you want to hear about Hawaii? Masae Notter's emote went. Oh, I really want to make one. I just haven't had the chance to, and animated emotes are really hard. As they're coming up, I just realized I've barely spoken, but I have been here. That's okay. I appreciate you, Bretty B. All right, chat. We do have ads coming up, like Brett just said. So we are going to take a very quick break. We have no snoozes, so I'm gonna, you know what? I need to drink my water. I need to drink my water. I need to cool down a little bit because it is fucking hot in here. So we will be back in just about 3 minutes. You guys know the drill. If you don't want ads and you'd rather watch fun clips, then you can sub to the channel, have Twitch Turbo, or just get lucky. But doesn't matter either way because I'm not gonna be yapping until we're back from ads, which will be in just about 3 minutes. Go hydrate, chat. Hydrate, get snacky, do whatever, stretch or something. BRB. My fingers in support are with you. I mean, my fingers are crossed. My fingers are crossed, and my support is with you. My brain is still off. You cannot have my fingies, my bow, my axe, and my fingers. That's cursed as fuck, man. Whee! That should be scary, but I feel safe with you. Immediately eat I feel safe with you. Dies immediately. And everyone was like comparing back scars. And that was the day that I wore my crop top. And I was like, have I got a scar for you? TLDR, for those of you who don't know, I have back surgery. So I have like a gigantic scar going right down my spine. And I turned around and everyone was just like, oh my God. I did that and I was like, I win. That was like the most excited I've ever been to have that scar. It's like the moment everyone starts comparing scars, I'm like, hold my beer. Can you do your cutest uwu? I even have an uwu mouth. Uwu. Uwu. I said uwu. Is that a flamethrower? Oh my God, I am setting a man on fire. Hello, you didn't give me your broom. Face the consequences. Oh, you have money. Drop your bag. Drop your bag, son. Nice house you got here. Bro, can we, like, they had no business giving her... Me too, DK. Same, same, bro. I get it, DK.
Well, to be fair, I could have just taken it out and given it to you. Oh, it also is a multi-use.
Hey, Josh, come here for a second.
That makes sense. Yeah. Oh!
Loser!
What did you do? I just freaking slipped, bro. Did you throw a banana peel at me? What was that?
It doesn't damage you. It doesn't damage you. It doesn't
damage
damage
you.
you.
Damage.
Holy God! Hello? What? Oh my God! I'm getting flashbanged by talent right now. I am genuinely just getting flashbanged by talent. I don't know what how the fuck to handle this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. I'm gonna go see if I can help her. Oh, stop! Well, hi.
Oh, yeah.
You know, sometimes you do things and
okay.
it's okay. It's okay.
Right.
What the fuck is wrong with that Jigglypuff? That Jigglypuff has seen some. That Jigglypuff has been through war. Oh my God, Jiggly, what is wrong? Oh, that sucks. What the fuck? What are you doing? Queen! What are you doing? Queen! No! What if I just go this way? Take her license away! Oh my God. This is how she died. Anything else you guys are told? Nothing. No. Incorrect. They're covering up for her wild shenanigans and crossing bridges by jumping over them. So I've started drinking protein shakes, right? And I did like 2 scoops in a small cup of milk. I did not realize that whey protein has lactose in it. Guess who was completely useless that entire day? Dude, I almost died. I spent that entire day wondering why my tummy was rebelling and why I felt like throwing up. That's how I learned that whey protein is made from lactose. If you had a ball toggle. Hello. Welcome back. We're chilling. Hardly anyone thank you so much for the 45 months of tier 1. I appreciate it. Oh, hey, hope you're doing swell, Masae and Banana Bunch. I'm doing fabuloso. Hope everyone is staying cool and hydrated as the sun declares war on the earth. Oh my god, you know, I have heard so many horror stories all over the world that everyone is just fucking baking right now. It sucks. Summer sucks. I hate summer. I need summer to be over right now, please. Please have mercy. Hi, Cobalt Strider. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ugh. Oh, we need chill right now for that reason. We need chill, and we need to chill. Both. We just need some fucking chill. Speaking of chill, wait. Okay, chat. There is one takeaway that I had from this cruise. There was one takeaway that I had that I have incorporated into my daily life, and I'm gonna tell you. I haven't tried my version yet, but goddamn, the chilled ice towels in the spa is fucking phenomenal. Oh my god. A little bit of essential oil in a frozen towel that you put on your face. Oh, it was the best. It was the best. It was so refreshing. For those of you who are struggling with the heat right now, highly recommend getting just little towels, soaking them in water, wringing it out just so that they're slightly damp, and then putting them in the freezer. That sounds dope. What the hell? Bro, it is so good. Okay, hold on. I recommend, hold on. I recommend if you look up, hold on. How did I find this? Ah, yes, that's the one. Okay. So you did fall for the spa upsell. Actually, it was not a spa upsell. I need my actually toggle. I need a fucking actually toggle where I just slap on a pair of glasses and get real obnoxious looking. I did not fall for it. It was a part of the beach excursion that we went on. We were sitting in our chairs, baking in the sun, and they passed us these little scented towels that were frozen. And then they were for you to put on your face while you were like relaxing under the umbrella. It was immaculate. I cannot express to you how much I actually love that. So I haven't done mine yet, but I got myself like a little bit of like lavender essential oil. Few drops into a bowl of water, swish it around, wring it out, put it into like a little silicone Tupperware and threw it into the freezer. And I'm like, oh, that's gonna come in handy presently. That's what I'm doing immediately after this stream, dude. It was so dope, dude. It was I'm especially over here where it's so fucking hot and humid. I'm like, this is going to be my daily life now. I'm just going to be treating myself to little towelettes that you can put on your face and be fine. It was also pretty reasonably priced too. Doodlebug, when we were on the ship and we were talking about doing the shit at home, Doodlebug advised us to use like baby towels because they're much softer and a little bit more durable than like, you know, kitchen towels or anything. So if you go on the Icky Yucky Ship You Anything website and you look up baby towel, the one that I got has like a little panda tag on it. And they are literally baby washcloths. And those are the ones that I'm using. I have a UK friend who's boiling alive right now, so I'll have to see if she's tried that. Highly recommend. It also comes in, I did like a 6-pack for the towels because I don't know how much I'm actually going to use it, but it also comes in like packs of 12 and 30. So like, you have your choices. Kitchen towel is also trap scent like bad. That's also true. I didn't think about that, but you are correct there. By the way, how's the office right now? It's okay. It's good. It's definitely not as bad as when I was complaining about it before, but it's still warm. It still gets a little bit toasty in this room, so we might actually be putting in an extra vent into my ceiling sometime soon, but not immediately. It's not an emergency or anything. Like I can deal. I'm not dying, but definitely at first, when I was really starting to complain about it, I was getting so hot in this room, I was getting dizzy. If I was a worm, would you still let me watch your stream? Bro, if you were a worm, I would, in spirit, give you a little dirt patch and fashion it into a little sofa and give you like a little bit of detritus or whatever it is that you want to eat in your little wormy life, and then I put a tiny itty bitty little, like one of those drink umbrellas into the dirt so that you have a little bit of shade, and then a little like bottle cap of water so that you don't get dried out. I would take care of you if you were a worm. The deluxe treatment for my little wormy friends. I also just like worms, so I like worms. Mipha hates worms though. Mipha does hate worms. Mipha despises worms. I tried once. She did not like it. I asked my bud if he'd still be my best bud if I was a worm, and he said no. Oh no! See, the correct answer is that he should have gotten you like a terrarium, a little terrarium. You know, it's fine. No, we love a comfort streamer that cares about her worms. I love worms! I rescue worms on the regular. They're good for the environment. Just fucking pick them up off of the hot asphalt and throw them in the grass so that they don't bake in the sun. It's a little life. A little wormy life. Aww, Inks! Inks the Squid with the 26 months of Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Inks. Hey, Masae, welcome back. So yesterday, my Steam controller arrived. Oh, that is so exciting! Hell yeah! And I'm having fun using it. I even set it up with a third-party software that makes Fortnite on PC. And I think it's a PlayStation controller, just so Fortnite can read the gyro from the controller. I love the way it feels, and I'm very glad I was able to order one. Hell yeah! Bro, the Steam controller is so comfortable. I'm sad because I haven't had much of an excuse to use it very much recently, because everything that I'm playing right now is on the Switch. Everything I'm playing is on the Switch. Or RimWorld, in which case I'm going to use mouse and keyboard for RimWorld and or the Steam Deck. So I haven't had much of a chance to use it, but I'm glad that you have one, because it is a very good controller. Cuber 9000, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. That's so sweet. If you were a worm, the things I appreciate about you would be gone. There's my loophole answer. Damn, that is a pretty loophole answer. That is a pretty loophole answer. Wait, which system are you playing Persona 5 Royal? I'm playing on PC. I play that on PC. But I play it on the Steam Deck. Because I like playing Persona sprawled out on the couch with not a care in the world. I feel like if I'm sitting at my desk, I have this feeling that I should be working, so I can't relax. That is a very unfortunate thing about my office being like my workplace. I have a very hard time doing anything for fun on the computer, because if I sit down in this chair, I'm like I should be editing. I should be streaming. I should be doing my back-end work, etc, etc, etc. Would you like to know something super cool about RimWorld? Yes, please. Give me all of that. Segway Plays, thank you so much for the 90 months of tier 1. Hi, Masae, welcome back. Thank you, Seth. Also, I'll hit you up soon, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. First day back. First day back. God, I know what you mean. That's the same issue with me. If I'm on my PC, it feels like I'm in work mode. Exactly. Exactly. If I'm sitting here, then I better be doing something productive or else I am failing at life. Incorrect. That's just the brainworm speaking. But you know. That's why I have a separate work office now. Bro, like, Brett really wants to do the separate office thing. He really, really, really wants to, like, one day actually have an office space that isn't in our house. But here's the thing about me. I hate driving. I hate driving, chat. I don't want to have to drive to do anything. I feel like for me, it would negatively impact my productivity, just because I would think about driving and I just wouldn't do it. And then it would be a waste. It would be a waste. It would be a waste. Wasted on me. Aw, Boca! I must leave now. It's so late. Love you all. Have a wonderful stream, Masae. You have a wonderful night, Boca. Thank you so much for the gifted sub again. That's so sweet. You don't gotta do that. Goodness, I'm just happy that you're here, but thank you for gifting us sub to an hour after 10. It kind of is approaching an hour after 10. Wow. Imagine that. Have a good rest of your night. Get space where you can bike to the office. Oh. In this heat, I would say no again. I'm lazy. I'm lazy as fuck. I'm sorry. But that is a good point. If it were close enough, I probably would bike to the office. A remote office for streamers? That sounds convoluted. It's a lot more common than you might think. It's actually extremely common. A lot of streamers have like a separate office space. I know that Jules did that for a little bit. I don't think he still does, but when we did the Mario 64, that initial stream where he was teaching me how to speedrun, it was at his office. His office separate from his house. But who else had an office? I know Yo Schiller had one. Yo Schiller had an office. I feel like most of like the big streamers, especially the ones who are in groups, have offices. Jared drums in his parents' garage. That counts as an office? That's right, I forgot about that. I request my rimroll fact also to say worm. Look, I got distracted. I needed to get the wormies out. Oh yeah, what's your fact? Sorry. If you can resend it, I will keep an eye out this time. Aww, Slime OT, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Hello, Masae, I've fallen and I have been hit with a post-convention. Oh no. The post-convention suds and I don't feel too good. My 5-year streak of not getting sick after a con has finally been broken. I'm so sorry. I am genuinely so sorry. That sucks. Drink a lot of water. Get yourself some of that like emergency or whatever. Do what you can. Ride it out. You'll be okay. Gross. Icky yucky. I feel like I get sick after every time I go to a convention. No matter how much I try. Maybe I think my immune system is just shit. Arata Shirogami, hello, welcome, greetings, new here. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. This is our general vibe. We usually do gaming. We usually do gaming, but today is my first day back after some travel. I haven't streamed in like a week, so I decided to just take it easy and do some chatties. Yappiness is happiness, etc. So, you're here for a very interactive stream. Thanks for coming. Welcome. I enjoy summer. I don't mind the heat because swimming and ice cream and more people are trying to enjoy summer in various ways. I wish I had that viewpoint. I wish I had that viewpoint. I've always had a hard time with summer. Summer's difficult for me. I'm a little bit too temperature sensitive, but I try my best. My favorite season is fall. Particularly, I mean, less so now that I'm here in Florida and we don't really get seasons, but I grew up in Georgia, so I love the fall colors. I love the orange, yellow, and red trees everywhere. Fall is the best. Fall is just like the perfect middle ground. I feel like it's like not too cold, but also the summer heat is finally dying back. Fall is great. Fall is great. I like to go into the mountains during fall time. Bro, there's this place in Georgia called Helen. Helen, it's a very, very quaint little place in the Appalachians. And they basically do like a very themed, it feels like you're walking through a little village, and I've always loved Helen. I haven't gone in a very, very, very long time, but I did really enjoy it. There's a super cool mod that allows you to host a server for RimWorld where a bunch of people can play on the same planet, trade, raid, and colonize a planet together. I've tried the RimWorld multiplayer server mod myself, and it's super fun to play with other people. Wait, that's actually so cool! Hold on. I did do a multiplayer once, but it didn't really work like that. We were working on the same colony instead of doing like a server-wide separate colony thing. But that's honestly so cool. Wait, that's bonkers. So it kind of becomes like a little RimWorld MMO. Oh, goodness. I can drop the link to the bottom of your Discord. Yeah, please do. Please do. Drop it in stream chat and I'll take a look. Yo, Helen, Georgia, that place is so cool. Kyle Jensen gets it. Hell yeah. So you've been? Whenever I bring up Helen, I'm used to people being like, where is that? But I love it. I love that place. My parents live on a lake, and even up to recent years, I'd spend a large portion of my summers up at their place. I can't this year because of work, and I'm so mad that I can't enjoy the lake during this heat. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Hopefully next year. Hopefully next year you'll be able to go back up. God, like, honestly, if I were closer to a lake or like, you know, generally sources of water, I probably would like summer a little bit more, you know? I mean, when I lived closer to the beach, I actually did love summer, to be fair. Because then I can just jump in the water and cool down. Bye, Hot Tea! Thank you so much for coming! Yummy Florence, thank you so much for the 63 months of tier 1. Such Masae, many stream. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Yami. I appreciate it. Hi, Equinox. Want me to say I got a Pokemon package recently? Oh, hell yeah, from like Pokemon Center. Dude, Pokemon Center has been coming out with some amazing stuff. I have to hold myself back. I genuinely, like, I try not to look at Pokemon Center too much because I just get so tempted. I love Pokemon stuff. I love Pokemon stuff. Oh, there's like, oh, all these clothes. Wait, I should not have opened this up. I shouldn't have started looking. Why did I start looking? I want this shit. Wait a second. Oh, the Jirachi Sleep Collection is so pretty, though. Fuck, why did I start looking? Damn. Ugh, so mad. So mad that things cost money. Now, I wish it was from a friend. He sent me a copy of Pokemon Black. That's one of my favorite Pokemon games. Pokemon Black is probably my favorite of like the classic type of Pokemon game. Time to set up that throne? Bro, I'm not gonna like set up a throne so that just to be like, I want this, buy this for me. No, I'm not gonna do that. I can afford this shit. I just can't justify it. That's where I'm at. Oh, but some of these sleepwear actually is so cute though. Oh no, some of the sleepwear is actually so cute. I have the pillows and the blankets, currently using them on the couch. How soft is the blanket? What texture is the blanket? It kind of looks like it might be that wool texture a little bit. I really want it. Ugh, I do like Jirachi too. Bubs want plush! I keep telling people, if people want a Bubs plushie, you're gonna have to bug the world of IO for it. You're gonna bug Brett about it. I'm not doing that on my channel. My channel's for my brand, my things. Granted, I do love Bubs, and I would not tell him no. But y'all gotta bug Brett for that. Ketchup giving the 500 bits. Thank you so much, Pokemon Center Justification Fund. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't justify my bad decisions. Oh shit, wait, there's this robe. Oh, god damn it. Chat, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I am a sucker for pajamas. Pajamas, oversized sleep clothes, soft fabrics, all of that is my weakness. And the fact that they have a whole ass sleepwear collection is, I'm gonna vomit. I've actually started doing this thing. One of the perks for doing charity events is that very frequently we'll get like staff shirts for it. We'll get staff shirts for it, or thank you shirts for participating and stuff. It's really, really sweet. So I have a few St. Jude ones. I have a bunch of Direct Relief ones. I just got one from the Starlight Children's Foundation, and they'll often give their talent t-shirts as a thank you, and it's great. I love it. However, I have more t-shirts than I know what to do with. So what I've started doing is just asking for 5XL t-shirts for sleep shirts. And I keep like, the first time that I did that, MC just got flashbanged. He was just like, damn, something happened to Masae since the last time I saw her. Because I usually wear like a medium. I usually wear medium or large if I want it like really comfy and roomy. But I don't need any more shirts. So I've literally just started doing like a 5XL every single time I do one of these. And I'm starting up a little collection. I'm starting a little collection of just really nice, super oversized t-shirts because that's my favorite to sleep in. Hi Caswell, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. What if Mipha had some t-shirts, or is nesting encouragement bad? I mean, I think Mipha would riot. Mipha does not do well with things on her. I don't think it would do anything with nesting, but just in general, she doesn't, like, I've tried to put a leash on her. There's like parrot leashes where it's like, actually, I think it's like literally right here. Hold on. I know I just saw it. Like, Oh, there it is. I have a little leash for Mipha. And this is what it looks like. It's a little harness. And it's hard to describe how it actually goes on her. But I tried to harness train her for like, God, a hot minute. And we were making some progress, but she just really, really, really hates it. And I feel like I have gotten really skittish because I have seen how many birds of prey there are in this area. There are so many fucking hawks. There's so many hawks. There's so many owls. There's so many... I've seen eagles. I've seen eagles dead ass flying overhead. I'm like, you know what? If you're going anywhere, you're going in your little box. You're going in your backpack instead so that you're safe. So, Mipha is not being leash trained. I have given up. Leash training is not in her future. But it's a little too dangerous where I am to have her outside with a little leash. Oh! Oh, I don't mean wearing, like, padding for her pen and stuff. Yeah, that would be encouraging nesting. So I can't give her like a t-shirt to rummage around in. But more so than that, it's not good for parrots to chew on fabric because the fibers in the fabric can like get impacted in their crop, and that requires surgery to get out of her. So there's like rope perches, but you have to like disassemble and throw them away as soon as they start unraveling because that means that they're chewing on it. So I try to keep her away from fabric. I also don't want to get her into the habit of chewing on fabric type things because I'd prefer to have my t-shirts not full of holes. My previous bird, Mochi, loved chewing holes in all of my clothes. That was just her thing. So I would have her like I would have her perching in like the collar of my shirt. That was what Mochi liked to do. She liked to perch in the collar of my shirt and like lean back and tuck herself under my chin. I think that's just a conure thing because I keep seeing conures doing that. But it was very cute. But she would just like reach down and start pulling at the fabric. And so many of my shirts just fucking died because of her chewing at it, and I don't want to teach Mipha that. However, what I do give Mipha is I give her a little pan, like kind of like a baking sheet, but more like a casserole dish, and I fill it with like you know the party paper, the little crinkle paper that you have stuffed in gifts and stuff. I give her that, and that tends to solve like her foraging. I throw little treats into it, and she like dives in the little crinkle paper and tries to get the treats out. Not quite tissue paper, but I have given her that before. I mean like the very, very crinkly ones for like that you see at the top of like a party packet. Mipha lives in a closet, so I figured she would already be near fabric stuff. Oh no, that makes sense. But no, all of the fabric in the closet is like up and away from her. I make sure that it doesn't like touch her cage so that she can't pull it in or chew on it or anything. Yeah, the zigzaggy paper. I left my chihuahua out in the backyard once and I noticed a hawk circling the yard while he was, and now I have eyes on him all the time when he goes out to play. Supervision! Supervision abound! Big kudos to you for keeping an eye on your little pup. It's funny that we're talking about this because I was literally talking about this with my friends on the way to the airport, but we were talking about how chihuahuas have those like little spiky vests specifically so that hawks don't carry them away, and I'm like, damn, imagine having a dog that's so small that you have to worry about hawks. Like, that is such a small dog. I've only had like not like small, but small medium dogs. I have one small medium dog and one small dog that wasn't small. I once had to rescue my brother's dog from a turkey vulture she was barking at. I was like, nope. Oh, no. Oh. At the very least, a turkey vulture won't, like, actively, you know, hunt a dog like a hawk will. But they will defend themselves if they're being harassed. Caswell says my dog weighs less than my average grocery bag. I can put him in a bag and hike with him. I love your dog. I love your dog. Please pet your dog for me. Oh my god. I want a dog so bad. I want a dog so bad. You don't understand, chat. One day. I'm usually partial to medium-sized dogs, but Brett wants a dog that we can travel with, so. Hi, Ojama! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. Are you actually holding a coffee cup? I actually do have one IRL, but it is now empty. But, yes, my model at present is holding a coffee cup. Sip. We sip. We were having tea time earlier. I like using that toggle for when I'm taking sips IRL. It helps me not break my model. Will do you have a fan Discord? Because I have an album of pics I am down to share. So the pet pics specific area is in the sub/membership portion of the Discord. However, there is just like a regular stream chat area, and since we're talking about your dog right now, please feel free to post your dog pics in there. We have a free, a public portion, and then a sub/membership portion. I just came from the LP channel. I didn't know about this channel. I'm pretty stoked. Hey! Well, welcome. Welcome back, actually. Welcome back, Ojama. Yeah, I needed a breath of fresh air. I absolutely just combined the words fresh and breath. But welcome. I'm still nerding out just a little bit differently now. So like a Pomeranian miniature schnauzer or Dachshund. Brett really wants a Dachshund. He loves Dachshunds, but Dachshunds have too high a prey drive, and I have to worry about Mipha. So Dachshund is probably not on the list. The breed that I am currently leaning toward that I would probably try after doing hours and hours and hours and hours of research of small dogs is a Havanese. I think a Havanese would probably fit all of the check boxes that we're looking at, because it's a pretty small dog. They're very intelligent, but they're also generally pretty low prey drive. No, yeah, you've been doing this for like 12 plus years. I hit 16 years, dude. I hit 16 years. I keep having a crisis every time I think about it. But it's still fun. I'm still having a blast. So here we are. We're playing the new Star Fox game tomorrow. If that's your jam. I know I did a Star Fox LP of the original game pretty late into the channel's lifespan, so it's a return to Star Fox. Pomeranians are really cute and I love them, but I worry that they might be a little bit too sassy. Pomeranians are spicy little dogs. I'm playing Starefax right now. Hell yeah! Good luck. I say, oh my god, this copy of Pokemon Black is even more blessed. I just caught a shiny Yamask. Congratulations! Oh my god, that's also back when it was very hard to get shinies too. I once took a personality quiz on what dog breed would work best for me, and I got a Swedish Valhund. Wait, I never thought about taking a quiz. What dog should I get quiz? Oh, this is literally from the AKC. Holy shit. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take this quiz. I'm gonna take this quiz right now. Let's do it. Why not? Literally from the AKC. Still taking it with a grain of salt, though. Celavisa, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Warning, this question may make you sweat. If you owned your jacket IRL, what fabric would it be? Based on the shading on your model, I always imagine the outer layer being like a sturdy winter coat material with like fleece lining on the inside. That's a good question. I really don't know. I think you're right on the fleece on the inside. I think the outside, not Minky. Minky's a little bit too pajama-y. It would either be like a very soft, fluffy, not fluffy, but a very soft type of hoodie material. Like the one with the little, the one that's a little bit more loose and smooth. Not anything too stiff. Nothing too stiff. Or something with a little bit more shine, like not velvet, but like that halfway point between velvet. That's what I imagine. Something like that. Caesar! Thank you so much for the 113 months of tier 1. Hoi Masae, welcome back. I have spaghetti and roasted broccoli. Oh, that sounds yummy. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, you're hungry. Hope your trip was good. Also, has Mipha been a good birdie this stream? She pitched a couple of fits, but she was more or less cooperative. She is asleep now. I have to get her back onto her normal sleeping schedule. I think whenever I put her up for boarding, they put all of the birds to sleep like pretty early in the day. Like bedtime at boarding is like pretty early because they have to like close up shop and whatever. Okay. Dog breed. How trainable do you want your dog to be? That's such a fucking dumb question. Doesn't everyone want a well-trained dog? Okay, trainable, easily trainable, highly trainable. Those are the answers I'm giving. How energetic would you like your dog to be? Ooh, I think moderate to low energy. 30 to 60 minutes daily exercise to 30 to 45 minutes daily exercise. That feels good. That feels good. I could do a 30-minute walk. How much coat shedding can you deal with? Average shedding is fine. I can deal. I have cats who shed a lot. Masae, have you seen how many people get huskies? People do not want a well-trained dog. You know what? You're right. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. You're right, though. Hi, Camel King. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. How frequently can you care for your dog's grooming needs? I feel like twice a month would be a relatively safe bet. That's every 2 weeks. And I feel like when I had a dog, I was giving that dog a bath like every 2 weeks anyway. Yeah, that feels right. How much barking or other vocalizations are you okay with? I'm okay with some barking. I don't think huskies? No. What size dog do you want? Small, extra small. Either one. As long as they can travel. As an adult, have you ever owned a dog? I have. Do you have any children? No. Yes, I have other animals. If yes, what kind? Cat and bird. What is your home like? House with big yard. I don't know what counts as small or big yard, but, you know. How much time can you spend with the dog each day? I work from home. More than 10 hours. What's your activity level? Walks around the neighborhood. Do you want a low allergen dog? I have no preference. What is more important to you? Okay, size up top. Trainability second, energy level. Yep. Barking level here. Okay. See results. What breed am I getting? I don't want to give you my email. Just give me the results. Hello? Can we... It fucking crashed! I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I was out here ready. I'm so mad it crashed. Ugh. Fine. Do it one more time. You all know my answer, so I'm gonna just breeze through this. There. Moderate to low energy. Average shedding is fine. Twice a month. Some barking. Small, extra small. Yes. No. Yes. Cat. Bird. House. More than 10 hours. Walks around the neighborhood. I don't care about allergens. Size most important. Trainability next. Energy level next. Shedding level. Grooming for barking level. Probably there. Okay. Yes. I think it's just fucking broken. I genuinely think it's just fucking broken. That's so sad. It's broken. Maybe it's just not meant to be. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe the non-answer was an answer all along. Maybe this is just them being like, you don't get a dog. Sobs. It's so sad. Story of my life. Why are you taking a dog test? We're just talking about like what dog breeds that we would want to have, and then someone had mentioned that they took a dog breed. A dog breed test is to like see what their lifestyle would fit. And I was like, that sounds fun, I'll do it. And then it just didn't fucking work. It's mad they can't have your email. Honestly, you're probably right. Honestly, that is probably the exact reason why it's failing. Gross, icky, yucky. It's Remaster, thank you so much for the 500 bits. I appreciate it. Just get a pug. I would honestly, genuinely not mind having a pug. However, pugs make me sad. Pugs make me sad. I feel like it would break my heart to hear that thing, like, struggle to breathe all the time. I love the pugs that are in the world presently. I also feel as though pugs probably should not be bred unless they can like uninvert their poor little noses. Like, I love the pugs who exist. Bless them, they're just little babies. But goodness gracious, please get the retro pug back. Ever seen Dogs 101? It's a show about individual dog breeds. So it's on YouTube, right? I believe I've watched like a whole handful of those. Are pugs low prey drive? They seem relatively family friendly. Oh yeah, they are honestly like, pugs from my understanding are pretty much the quintessential like, hey, do you want just like a lap dog? Do you want a lazy blob to just lay on the couch and never do anything? That's your dog. Because they can't handle very much because their poor little noses don't work. There has been an effort to breed the brachycephaly out of them. Yeah, that's actually specifically what I'm talking about. I know that there's like breeders who are like trying to get, they're called retro pugs, I think. Yeah, they're slowly getting the nose back out instead of squashed up in their face. And I think those are fine. And they're so cute too. I actually had, actually it wasn't a pug, but I think it was a, God, there was another dog that I had a dream about owning. It was kind of another like dream duck situation, but what was it called? Frenchie? Is that a Frenchie dog? Yeah, French bulldog. I had a dream that I had a French bulldog. But once again, their health problems are a little bit difficult to manage. When I brought up French bulldog, Brett's eyebrows hit the ceiling and he's like, maybe? Look up Basenji. Oh, I know about Basenjis. My parents had one before I was born, so I never met it, but I do know about Basenjis. Those are the ones that are like super quiet, aren't they? Oh yeah, they're so cute. Regal looking dog. Yeah, it's the barkless dog. Boston Terrier are a good breed. I can't do terriers because terriers generally have high prey drive. I love terriers and I'd love to have a Boston Terrier. That was actually the breed of dog that we were trying to get when we were shopping around for or looking around for my first dog. We were wanting to do a Boston Terrier, but we ended up with a Schnoodle instead. Oh, my brother has the absolute sweetest, most timid, drooling, dumbass rescue pit bull who ever lived. Blessed baby. Just looked up Retro Pug and TBH. I think they're way cuter. Oh no, they're beautiful. They're super, super cute. I love Retro Pugs. Get a Jack Russell Terrier. It'll fight alligators. Bro, I will never own a Jack Russell. Holy shit, those dogs are next level. I would probably sooner have a Husky than I would a Jack Russell. Jack Russells are next level energy. Was that Keiki? Yeah, Keiki was my little Snoodle. I say little, but she was like 50 pounds. I love dogs. One day. What about an English Mastiff? Oh, bah. Mastiffs are huge. English Mastiff. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting that on the airplane. The males can get up to 230 pounds. Holy shit. I love Mastiffs. Definitely not my breed, though. Jack Russells have a 100% win rate against bears. To be fair, so do cats. You have one dog that loved you too much. Yeah. She wasn't supposed to be my dog, but for some reason she latched onto me and loved me too much and became a problem TM for everyone else. It was very, very unfortunate. She technically wasn't supposed to be my dog because I was traveling too much. I was like out of town literally every single month. There was no way to make that work. Too much anxiety, too high strung. As Tom once said, what is a bear but more dog? Truer things have never been said. I mean, I look at Manatee, and Manatee does just remind me of a bear. Have you heard any more of how she's doing over the years? No, I haven't. Not recently. They sent updates for a little bit after she got adopted, and it sounds like she was doing very, very well. She meshed so well with that specific family. It was definitely the exact family that she needed, which was really, really nice. So I was very, very happy. Oh, Dalmatians? I've heard mixed things about Dalmatians in the way of how they're actually trained. Hi, Queen Sav. Not much. We've just been shooting the shit. We've been chatting. Today is my chatting day so that I don't burn all of my time in yappies when we play a game tomorrow. I have a dog who's part English Mastiff and she dwarfs most dogs. She also likes playing with a greyhound next door. That's so cute. Honestly, one day when I'm done with traveling, when I am settled and I'm good to go, I would love to do like a medium to large dog. I would love to do that. But for now, it's small dog or bust. Irish Wolfhound? I feel like I've seen these. Yes! Oh, yeah. I love these. They're so fucking big. I've seen some that look kind of creepy because the face kind of looks a little humanish. Irish Wolfhounds in my brain kind of, some of them just hit Uncanny Valley a little bit, but I love them. They're so creepy. But also, welcome to the stream, Zarfax. Thanks for coming. German Shepherd was supposed to be my mom's, but ended up being mine. I would love a German Shepherd. Honestly, if I were to go for a medium to large dog, it probably would be a German Shepherd. Like, realistically speaking, that's probably one of my favorite dog breeds that I feel like I probably could handle. Like, my favorite dog breeds, surprise, surprise, are probably the Alaskan Malamute or just a regular ass Husky. I love them aesthetically. I could not handle them, I don't think. But I love German Shepherds. My grandpa used to raise German Shepherds for the Honolulu Police Department when he was young. He had a whole ass kennel of these really super well-trained German Shepherds, and then he would give them to the Honolulu police. Cavalier King Charles Spaniels figure. You know, I actually have looked into them, but I think they're a little bit too big. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. I think they might be slightly too big. Well, 13 to 18 pounds is actually not bad. It would have to be like a smaller... It would have to be like on the smaller end. Because it has to be like the kind of dog that you can take on the plane and stick under the seat in front of you. Cavies are super small. They are very, very cute. I guess the males would probably be a little bit larger. And that's where I'm thinking of, like, they might get a little bit too big. So I would just have to be careful about that. Anyone have any experience with Saint Bernards? Oh, Saint Bernards are so cute. I love them. I hope to catch you again. Gotta go. Have a good stream. Oh, thanks for coming, Camo King. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Hi, Andrew. We're talking about dogs. Speaking of dogs, I love Andrew's dogs. Bandit and Pumpkin are the most perfect little beings on this planet, and every time I think about them, I want dogs even more. I own a Cabochon. They're a handful. Oh, baby. I know about dogs. I know you do. I was kind of on, like, kind of eyeballing, fuck. My brain. Andrew, what are your dogs again? What type of dogs are they again? They're not collies. I'm trying to remember the specific breed. I know they're like collie adjacent. Shelties, thank you. God, I could not. My brain was broken. Shelties are so cute, and I absolutely would love to have a Sheltie. But once again, they are just like slightly too big for what we're probably gonna end up looking for. Because they kind of like border on small, medium dogs. But they're so cute. Hi, Skeleton in Disguise. Welcome. I have an American Akita. Oh, beautiful dogs. American Akitas are actually, like, gorgeous. It blows my mind how there are, like, two very distinct lines of Akita. There's, like, the American Akita and the Japanese Akita. And they both look so different from each other. I guess they're from, like, the same line of dogs, but they separated over time. And I think that they're gorgeous. So fucking good. These two are pretty tiny. Do you think that you could probably take them on an airplane if you needed to? That's just the main thing. Like, that is, like, the #1 criteria for doggy that we're looking at, is that we want the doggy to be relatively small. So that we can do the airplane thing. Yeah, Japanese Akitas look like Shiba Inus, but big. They do. They do. Japanese Akitas are super, super pretty. I love them. God, I'd also love a Shiba. I would love to have a Shiba, but also I don't know if I'd want to take care of a cat and dog form. If I needed to, why would I need to? I don't know, just like if you're traveling somewhere and if you wanted to take them. Like, are they airplane travelable? Have y'all ever seen a turnspit dog? It's fascinating how an extinct breed who was bred to just turnspit in pub kitchens by running on a little wheel. No, I've never heard of that. Turnspit dog. Wow. Oh, wow. That's kind of a funky looking little dog. I mean, maybe. I see. I don't know. We're still not even in the, hey, we're seriously thinking about getting a dog right now, obviously. Like, this is like far off in the future shit. But it's a fun conversation anyway. Shibas are also screamy. That's true. Shibas are screamy. Aw, you know what? You're right. Ads are coming up, but this probably is where we should probably wrap up for the day. We should probably wrap up for the day here because I have been streaming for 4 hours. But reminder chat, tomorrow we're doing Star Fox. We got all of our yappies out today. And that means tomorrow we'll be able to get into the game with a relatively low amount of time. Chat, give me a rate message. Give me a rate message and I'll send you guys off somewhere else. I'm very excited to be back. Thank you guys for your patience through June. I know that we didn't stream very much last month, but I'm really looking forward to making it up here in July. Lots of cool things coming up this month that I will talk to you guys about more later. Probably some Undertale, probably definitely some Star Fox tomorrow. And probably Wind Waker once we finish Pokemon. I really had so much fun. If you haven't already, join the Discord. The Discord is where I keep everyone up to date on what I'm doing, stream schedules, stream announcements, etc., etc. Literally everything that I do, I post in the Discord. So there is a public section. So you'll be able to chat with the community a little bit if you would like to. But if you have a sub or a membership, then you get full access to everything else, including pet pics, since we're talking about pets tonight. But either way, it's a great way to keep up on what I'm doing here on the internet. Otherwise, the 24/7 channel is also up and running. Go and check that out. I need to upload more VODs to it so that we have a fresh batch, which I'll be doing here in just like a couple of days, honestly. should be, would you love us if we were worms? You know what? Yes. I actually really like that. I think that would be fucking hilarious to raid someone with. Let's do that. Would you love us if we were worms? And you know what? I see a great person to raid that with too. Let me just make sure that they are still actively streaming. I think they are. They sure are! Let's raid Luca. It's been a minute since we've raided her. I love her. My absolute soul sister. One of my best friends on this planet. I love her with all of my heart. Horse mom, horse auntie, horse sister. I love her. Genuinely one of the best people on this planet. Please go support her. Tell her she's amazing. And we will reconvene here tomorrow for some Star Fox. Thank you, everyone. Take a load off tonight and have a good one. Otsu karasu. Night, night, everyone. 2. That's the most cursed thing you've ever fucking said. That's cursed. Oops, that was the wrong button. Sorry. Okay, bye.